Yo. Oh. My necklace. I don't know where that went. Oh well. What's up, everybody? How's it going? Hope you're all doing well. Gonna do some more All Monster Token speedruns today. I've done a little bit of practicing before stream started, and I'm even starting to stream a little bit early. Because this is the last day that I can kind of get a better run before I submit this to Complete-a-thon, which is a speedrun marathon. I'm hoping to get in. I hope they're interested in this run. So I want to submit to a lot more speedrun marathons and stuff like that. So that's what we're doing today. Sorry that I still don't have like a video out or anything like that. It's gonna be a while. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if my next video is probably gonna be out in like August, like toward the end. I'm on page 18 of the script right now. Oh, thank you. I'm glad that bullying is finally getting some good use out. What's up, Shine? What's up, Bush? How's it going? Is Bush... I didn't even notice if Bush was on the overlay or not. The overlay was acting a little weird, so I hope it doesn't act weird anymore. But, also let me know if the audio is going to be... Nah, I have a feeling it is going to be a little too loud. I'll turn it down a smidgen. Maybe not. I don't know. But anyway. So, I'm just going to practice this a little bit. I've already practiced like everything else I wanted to today. And then we'll just get started in runs and stuff. I'm really thirsty, bro. I should have gotten a LaCroix. But, oh, here, let me make an announcement on Discord that I'm streaming. There we go. Okay, sorry about that. But yeah, what's up, Fang? We just started. What's up, Gemma? I'm about to head to the gym. Oh, that's awesome. That's fantastic. My gym day was kind of cut short because I was falling behind a little bit. You have to play Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines one day so you can understand your hate. Oh, I remember you talking about this. Yeah. I'm on GameCube, actually. I'm actually... PS2 for speedrunning is considered the worst in terms of like loads and stuff. But apparently you can do hedge gate clip on there without lag clips. And then Xbox is fine, but it doesn't have pause storage for, so this category it's like super important to have pause storage. But I'm here in the practice mod, so I can hold L and start, and that like resets the room for me. But I found like a kind of cool way to get through this room that I'm sure like Mortal and Nastani have done before, but if I could do that in a run, that would be super smooth. That is a free gold waiting to happen. Unfortunately, I have like a bad camera angle, so I just have to get used to like the timing and stuff. You got a bit silly at work and one of your knuckles is purple. That doesn't sound like a good... Do you still work there? Like, did you... It sounds like you punched somebody, but... Dude, I was so tired, like, earlier this week when it was garbage day, and, I accidentally closed the garbage lid. Because, like, our cans go like this, and I had my hand right on the edge, and it went thwomp on my hand. I was, like, so tired that I saw it move down, and I was like, oh, that's gonna hit my hand. And then it hit my hand, and then it hurt. You punched, did you break the I don't know how strong plexiglass is. I feel like back in the day, like, all my classmates used to lie about, like, how strong glass was and stuff. It's like, this bus has, like, bulletproof glass. And we were like, no way. And it's like, yeah, uh-huh. I'm like, I don't know. I guess maybe it'd be a good idea if they did. Why not take the precaution? What? Yeah. Now I'm kind of choking a little bit here. So it goes. Buses can take a hit. You guys seen that, like, maybe it's been happening multiple times of, like, kids, like, taking over a bus? Oh, dude, why don't I get the rotate? There we go. There, if I can just do that in a run, that'd be insanely cool. They're built so that if you crash into one, you will crumple and the bus will be fine. Sounds like you have a lot of experience. That sounded a little meaner than I meant it. Hurts and it's tough. Damn. Well, I hope that you got the steam out. I hope you gotta get the steam out in the gym, man. That's what you gotta do. You gotta play like some pro tag music and just go ham, you know. How many granny squares have you crocheted in total? I'm gonna say 25. This sounds like The Price is Right, but not with the price. Dude, am I dumb? Am I dumb? There we go. I like how I've that should be the easier part. This should be the harder part. Oh, you didn't even... You didn't even know the answer yet. Yeah. It's pretty cool movement in this level. I think the... Yeah, I have the umbrella. I think the only thing I'll practice at this point now is probably just this, and then we'll just start runs. I did already practice creepy early, but that's so early into the run that I feel like if I'm gonna mess it up, I'll just practice it then, kind of thing. How is all the chatters doing? I started streaming a little early today, so I don't know if the usual friends will be here. 2 off? Oh, I was 27. Also, I'm stupid. I'm jumping way too late. What's up, Prescott? How's it going? It's been a while. At least I feel like it's been a while. Oh. The other direction. Darn. Still, I mean, I feel pretty good about getting that, like, pretty close, you know? Dude, what am I doing? Oh, what's up, Mild? How's it going? Today's alright. I'm hoping it'll be great if I get a PB today. I feel like I have like a minute PB just like begging to happen, but the problem is that every trick in this category it can lose a pretty substantial amount of time. So dorm's almost set up. Let's go. Are you still keeping it Hobbit themed? What's up, Charizard? Got off work? That's awesome. Dude, I kind of wish it was the weekend already. When you see something that's usually pricey but on sale for 75%. Wow, damn. Got a busy few weeks ahead. Yeah, same. I'm actually going to be out of town. Probably not this weekend, but next weekend. Like 8th through the 10th or whatever it is. Okay, I feel like I'm getting it. Some small stuff to tidy up. I really want to, like... I need to, like, kind of clean up my room a little bit. I mean, I have, like, a lot of, like, cool stuff on my shelf, but I feel like it's sort of, like, miscellaneously placed. Like... Also, like, my walls are kind of naked, so I'd like to put up my posters and stuff. I just don't know really how to do that yet. I don't know the best way to go about it. They're pretty big posters, so I don't want to use, like, Oh, you've been summoned for jury duty? Damn. I had a family member who got asked to go to jury duty a while ago. But then they just, like, they showed up and they were like, yeah, we don't need you. And it's like, oh, okay. I hope that happens to me. Honestly, on one hand, I don't know, it depends on the case I'd be in on. But, like, on one hand, I don't want to be on jury duty because it's, like, waste of time. But on the other hand, I'm like, I kind of want to know the tea, you know? Like, I'm like, what the hell's going on in this town? Like, what do I need to do? Damn. Potluck picked. Real. Do they at least give you, like, I don't know, does jury duty give you, like, complimentary food or whatever? Work doesn't appreciate you like you should. That's a bummer. Okay, so I can do a little cheat. That ledge is pretty consistent. A fake documentary where everyone's an actor. I would get like Homer Simpson like eyeglasses or whatever. That's what I would do. Okay, honestly, I feel like I'm probably good to go. No, nah. You're probably fine, dude. You're probably fine. Alright, I gotta switch over to the actual game here. Dude, I was really disappointed, man. So, I like got like an adapter and like I have this, which is supposed to like be an HDMI adapter for your Wii, but my monitors are, it's out of range. Like, it just doesn't work. And I tried like a VGA connection and an HDMI connection. And it's like, I have the capability to make the game look so much better, but my monitor just says no. And I don't want to play off my capture card. It's kind of annoying. What's up, Amp? How's it going? Or Amph, I guess, technically. Amphetamine. I could go there and still not chosen. I get travel and food refunded. I guess that's nice at least. Oh. I need to get some good sleep tonight, man. I feel like it's impacting my gains. It's impacting my work ethic, too. How far in advance for jury duty do you get, like, notified? Because I think my, like, family member basically had, like, a month, or not a month, maybe it was, like, 2 weeks or something. Like, they were known pretty far in advance. Maybe it's a bit more. It also probably varies by state and stuff, too. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Let's just get started. Maybe do no reset. Ask the courtroom their favorite Scooby-Doo. I mean, I'm not a lawyer. Like, Your Honor, I would like to ask the witness their favorite Scooby-Doo villain. Objection, relevancy. Three to 4 weeks. Okay, that's probably what it is here, too. The Creeper? Creeper? Oh man. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty optimistic about today's stream. Maybe that'll go away really fast, though. But I still, man, minor 49er. I don't know why I like that character so much. I don't even really I don't even think I've seen the episode that character was in forever, but I just always felt... Oh, I'm not comparing against my golds. Hold on. I want to compare against my golds. It's nice that I did gold that, though. I'm a little surprised. I must have barely golded. Nah. Alright, whatever. Okay, this is gold. Yeah, I like tied my goal. Redesign in live action was good. Oh yeah, I forgot he was in live. Forgot that that character was in the live action. Oh, that's a bummer. You have less time to just like... Honestly, maybe that is helpful though, because then it's like you get it done sooner, you know? I'm sure wherever you work, it's still, like, kind of annoying, though, to miss a day. Or miss days, depending on lack of jurors. Oh, shit. I'm assuming the UK has, like, a rule where it's, like, when you get picked, you have to wait a certain time to be picked again. Ugh, I was a little late. That sucks. I was really thinking about practicing this, but I was like... Whatever, dude. It's not like that big of a time loss deal if I miss it. Like, the more important thing is honestly the pause storage afterwards. It's probably honestly both equal, but that's just my copium. You like the cat and cutler? It's actually the ghost diver in this game, okay? Call him by its proper name. For once, it was a nice thing to be unemployed. Five years before picked again? Okay. Well, at least then you don't, like, because of that, you don't have to, like... worry too much about like falling behind on things unless you're a student. As a student, I don't actually. I feel like it'd be worse if you're a student. I guess it depends on what your job is. Karen Color episode is actually the second episode to air after Black Knight. Do the title card and. Oh, interesting. Not a student, okay. Well, then you're all set. Thank you for the good luck, Barry. Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. How did they decide to pick jurors? I think it's literally just like gambling. Like it's basically just like a raffle or like whatever. I don't know if it's like the draft where it's like you get a... That doesn't make any sense. Because I don't know what my number is. Unless it takes like the last 4 digits of your social security number. That'd be kind of messed up. It's like a slot machine and it just is the last 4 digits. But that doesn't make sense either, because could somebody else also... Whatever. I know that it is sort of... It's basically somewhat randomized or whatever. But... Wait, hold on, I gotta focus here. Nice. Oh, there we go. Whatever. I knew it. I figured I'd lose a bit of time here. I think I got, like, the YOLO jump in this. And in my comment at first knows like videos is my guess about the final snake is gonna be right. Oh, wait, what? My guess about the final... Oh, cool, you predicted it? That's fun. Gambling? Sign me up! That's cool that you guessed correctly, though. Welcome, welcome. What's up, Thunder? How's it going? Lock in? I'm trying. I don't need to lock in too heavily to this part, but... Well, of course. I mess up after I say that. But my bigger time saves are actually... Creepy Early is one of my biggest time saves. And with the slightly faster technique, like, I'm hoping to save a lot of time there. Honestly, I really need to pray for a good Creepy Early and then a good Green Ghost in the beginning half of the run. Okay. You know, we'll just do a reset, okay? We'll just do a no reset. Jesus. That was a dumb death. Let's do a reset. Let's just get warmed up, you know. Who knows? I think the power of a no reset is often undermined as well. I can't read chat, dude. It's so difficult in these levels. Not that these levels are hard, but it just demands attention, if that makes sense. Oh my god. Really? Oh my god, that crab blocked me. Holy cow. Nice. Okay. Oh, you got a mo for you. Damn. You're a busy guy, Bush. You're all good. You're all good, man. You don't have to... It's fine to lurk. Any more rewards? What are some, like, channel point rewards that you guys would like to see? Let's be creative here, you know? I feel like we could do better than just forcing me to drink water, which is probably good, but... Oh, what's up, Michael? How's it going? Ugh. A lot of time lost there. You can unlock a random or I think a specific emote with channel points on Twitch. So I can't do any of this for YouTube because YouTube sucks. Oops. It's okay. Never mind. I'm freaking out. I don't get exactly what causes that yet. What the hell? What is that? What? Why was that happening? Okay, whatever. More time loss. I technically got a first try though. This is why we're doing a no reset, so I can get all this garbage out. Watching during lunch break. Let's go. How's it going? Sound alert redeems on the channel. Wait, what do you mean sound alert? Like it's like a soundboard? That is true. There's stuff on TTS that aren't there. I don't think I would do songs because of copyright reasons, but that's an interesting idea. I could add like frights sound effects or something. Like wah! Or like the I'm stuck. I could do that pretty easily. Oh my god. I went the wrong way and I lived to tell the tale. How's the stream audio, by the way, guys? Is it like too loud or anything? Oh my god, if I would... Dude, I would end it all if I had to keep hearing that fucker in my ear. Pause storage is kind of difficult, but actually the no pause storage route for this category is also kind of interesting. I think if you look on the leaderboards, Baz and Jax have done... Like, that's their PB. That was stupid, dude. I don't even know what I did wrong. It's sort of weird that I'm at this, like, strange point where I'm not really sure what I did wrong with that pause storage. But whatever, I guess we can't do no reset run now. The Ghost Diver moan. I guess. Audio's fine. Okay, cool. Forced to eat a Hot Ones chicken wing? Where am I gonna... I just gotta keep an air fryer next to me and, like, do the last dab? Like, what the hell? You lurk now? Very well. Yeah, I mean, technically, I know what happens, and it's just that somehow my controller doesn't get disconnected in the proper time frame, and you just end up having the input go through. But it's so weird where it's like I must be like just barely missing it in the most weird times. Honestly, now that I think about it, every monster in Scooby's kind of a lurker, you know? What a crazy skip you got to that. I know, guys. I'm so good. It's called, it's like a credits warp, except it's the opposite. Jesus. At least that run wasn't anything special, you know? Like many things in life that you're trying to do, you can't get too attached. You can have some baggage, but you can't get too attached. If you get attached to a speedrun, it only causes you to get nervous, and if you mess up, it just causes more pain. And in order to live your best life, you need to be an empty, hollow shell of a person and never feel emotion. If I were to start speedrunning this game, I'd probably make a category only including the easier skips. Okay, I just want to say that, like, you don't need to make, it's called just doing a different route. Like literally, if I really wanted to, it would be stupid, but like one could technically submit the run I'm doing right now as an any percent run, because that's all any percent requires you to do, is to just beat the game as fast as you can. You know? I don't think that you should look at the first speedrun you see of the game, which is probably a world record level speedrun, and be like, that's what I need to do in the speedruns. There's beginner routes for a reason, and it's so that you can like get accustomed to the game and have fun with it, like you don't even need to do that. Like, you don't need to do this fancy metronome stuff I'm doing right now just to get like a frame perfect or whatever jump when I load into the level, you know? Like, speedrunning should be about personal progress. Do the skips that you want to do to just make the route your own, you know? And I think people in the community will recognize what a good run is with whatever route you're doing. Like, one of the best examples is Jolly Zigzagoon. He's like 3rd place in Hundo. And, I mean, as far as I'm aware, he was playing on PAL GameCube, but before that he was playing on PAL PS2, which is arguably like the worst version of this game for speedrunning. And he got 2nd place in Hundo in the time. And that's crazy. But it's cool. At least I think it was when he had the place. Either way, he had a top time in the 100% category for this game. So it's like, you know. So I encourage that if anybody's starting to speedrun, like, just do whatever do whatever like route you want. I did speedrun Battle for Bikini Bottom. I don't even know if I still have my PBs though, but I did the strangest route on Earth that Mortal made for me. But it was fun. I actually want to go back and like get sub-hour in that game. I actually would like to just run more of like the other games that run on this game's engine, like BFBB or whatever. You know? PSG because they patched. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about, yeah. With the wall climb. I'm not super familiar with the PS2 version of this game. I'm definitely the most familiar with this version of the game. This is the version of the game I grew up with and stuff. BFB is super... Wait, actually, I want to make a new meme category, though. And in the practice mod, you can give Scooby the hot sauce power-up, which is a power-up that was going to exist in this game, but it never did. And I think Scooby's, like, charging speed is, like... I'm going to be inaccurate here, but I'm pretty sure it's around, like, 6 at its max speed. And the hot sauce makes your speed consistently at like 16. That's what it says in the game files. And so in the practice mod, Mortal added it so you could like use it temporarily. And it's basically like Scooby cruise boosting. And I was messing around with it last night. It's so fun to go. You can like just skip like whole auto scroller sections and do all this crazy shit. And it's like, I kind of just want to make a category where you just have to go and, like, do any percent. I was completely not thinking about what I was supposed to be doing, but that's okay. It was so fun, though. Yeah, I know Clover has come up with, like... It's basically, like, a hot... I don't remember how it works. I think basically he was able to create a hotkey on his keyboard that emulated unplugging the controller. So then all you need to do is press that hotkey and quit game at the same time. He's the only person that really ever, as far as I know, that utilizes it. Because otherwise you'd have to, like, go into Dolphin and, like, scroll through the menu, and it's kind of, like, clunky and annoying. But, I mean, it's the same difficulty and the same risk as console doing it, so it's legal currently. Here, I'll look at that in a sec. Oh shit, I wasn't supposed to charge there. Well, now I don't know what boulder cycles are gonna be. I think I'll be okay. Yeah. Alright, well, whatever, crab. Thank you, Dazed! Welcome to the stream. Nice. That jump is stupid. Don't want to try to do optimal routes and stuff. Like Pikmin beat the first. Oh shit, this is why I don't read chat while doing it. Well, I can't read that right now. Why am I jumping? Well, I'm already behind on this boulder anyway. Hold on, I gotta lock in. This is oh, there's so many parts in this category where you have to lock in. Like, you can't really like look away from the screen. All right, I'll be a little more patient with this pause storage. All right, I would say that was probably worth it. All right. Hold on. Okay, well, this could... I shouldn't give up. At least I died early. Not the... Dude. Okay. Run is still alive, just didn't get the time save I would wanted there. What's up, Ryuk? How's it going? Shit. The chat scrolled too far back. Sorry, Bush, I can't finish your message. Various other cheat code allowed categories. Maybe on the meme boards there is. I'm not really too familiar with everything on the meme boards, but there might be more stuff. Which is easier, this or the Xbox One? For creepy early, honestly, it's funny because the Xbox version has like two... You can actually do the Xbox One multiple ways, but the last one we used... I would say now they're probably both like pretty equal in difficulty. But I think I picked up on the Xbox One faster. Well, for the newest version that we once did. But like when I was originally learning it, like the first jump is thankfully like universal throughout all versions. So then it's like once you know that, that's like a big part of the trick, sort of like, you know. So that also helped when learning like GameCube and stuff. Wow, where did all that time save come from? That's where that time save came from. I only got one of the monster tokens. Well, it's not worth going back. Oh well. Oh wait, I should have read what oh well. Oh good, it was a long message. Yeah. I do want to play the Pikmin games, though. I have Pikmin 2 over there. I feel like I would enjoy them. Yeah, I know. I skipped the fish. I skipped that one before, but now I think I just need to put in my memory. The skin is coming off the thumb finger. If it's all of your skin, then probably, yeah, it's pretty bad. Playing Silent Hill 2. I'm doing alright. I'm hoping to get a PB today, so I'm comparing against my golds for anybody that doesn't know. So these are like, I'm basically comparing against like times that are the best recorded. So I doubt I will be anywhere close to a 36 whenever I PB, but I'm hoping for like somewhere around 37 or whatever. Actually, I really ought to look at like Nasani and Mortals golds and then just subtract a minute 30 from them, because that's how much time I save with new strats and creepy early. And it just really hurts. I mean, if it hurts, then that's not good. I don't know if you have like, I don't know, maybe like use cuticle scissors or something to like get the excess skin off and then put like a band-aid on it so it doesn't, unless it's, I don't know, is it not bleeding or... I would definitely, if there's blood or something, I would definitely clean the cut. If it's a cut, I guess I don't know if it's a cut. You love Pikmin speedrunning or not? I want to just casually play them before I speedrun them, but I've never actually really looked at any speedruns of that game. A friend from college really loves those games though. Was super excited to see the new Pikmin game that came out a few years ago, Pikmin 4 or whatever. That sucks. Missing one snack. Feels like a road rash. I mean, yeah, maybe just put some like ointment and a bandage on it or something. Just don't really use your, like, that thumb or whatever for a little bit. It might like, I mean, if it's a burn, then it might like actually blister. It'd really be nice to know the cause of it, but I'm not a medical guy. Yeah, I don't know. There's probably smarter people who've answered it on the internet. The most trusted source. Get the red beard. Oh, sorry, I missed the first part of your message. Whoop. Oh, so that was actually kind of a debated thing back in the day of like, when should the run end? Should it end when you get all the monster tokens, or should it end when you beat the mastermind? And I think it eventually led to, it should be when you beat the mastermind. Because then, yeah, Redbeard would probably be the last token we get, because it's like the most out of the way. Pikmin 2 stream, chill. I don't need to, I think I've asked this before, and you guys said that I don't need to play, like, the Pikmin games before, right? Like, they can just kind of stand on their own. I don't know how expensive a Pikmin 1 copy would be, but I feel like every GameCube game is just, like, more expensive than it ought to be. Like, people just hoard that shit. Like, a copy of this game on GameCube, I'm pretty sure is like 30 bucks, and it's like, what the hell? I'm afraid the same thing's gonna happen with Wii U. That's kind of why I want to get a Wii U right now. I kind of want to buy a Wii U and then mod it. I'd probably feel more incentivized to do that. Oh, nice. I'd probably feel more incentivized to do that, though, if I have, like... There's, like, a game I'm itching to play on Wii U or something. Them two are connected, sort of, and then... Oh, okay. I mean, I have my ways of getting one. Legally, of course. But... Dude. I always fuck that up. Okay. I do really like the music of Pikmin, though. If it's like... I'm assuming that the Nintendo Land music for Pikmin is sort of like remixes of the actual game, and I really like that music, so... Or not remixes. I guess it could be a remix. I don't really... I guess like a cover? I don't know what that would technically be called. I guess a cover. Maybe be the most appropriate term. Is it for GameCube? I don't know. Like, I feel like... Listen, I love this game, but for like a Scooby game on a third-party game on a GameCube, and it's Scooby, like, it's... I feel like it should be way... And it's like older. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. It's like it's a 20-year-old... Like, this game is as old as me. Like, it's a 23-year-old game. Like, Jesus. Like, I could buy, like, newer games that are, like... like an indie game or whatever, and it's, like, that amount. So, like, what the hell is going on? I don't know. The Xbox version is, the Dude, this is getting a little old. I'm making stupid well, you know, whatever. I guess I'll do Fade Skip. And I didn't even start my timer. I missed the space bar, the biggest key on my keyboard.
You smell that?
Saw this game sitting at the end cap at Target. Damn. I never saw this game out in the wild. At least as far as I'm aware. My parents got like this 5-pack of GameCube games, and it was like a Bratz game, Scooby-Doo, BFPB, Movie, and Sonic Heroes, I think were the 5 GameCube games. I didn't really like the Movie game that much when I was younger. Or was it the Movie game? I feel like it was. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. But I fuck with Sonic Heroes, I fuck with BFPB, and I fuck with this game. $30 is fair? Dude, listen. It's like, I could buy a copy of Scooby-Doo 900 Frights, or I could buy, like, at least 4 pizzas from Little Caesars. Like, come on. But I mean, the thing is, it's for Scooby, it's like, it's not even like it's like Warner Brothers asking for that price. Like, they ain't making money from this game anymore. I mean, nostalgia's probably why the price has increased anyway, which is a silly reason. Like, I don't know. I don't know, I feel like for $30 you could get like an indie game on Steam for that amount. Like, I don't know. Like, that's today, though. Like, come on. I don't know. I don't know what game prices were back in the day. I mean, it's not absurd. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not absurd, but it's still kind of like, it's like, man, really? Like, why? Oh, sauna time, let's go. No one plays at the Xbox anymore. Yeah, well, that's, I mean, I get why that version is kind of expensive because it only released in the US, and like, it was published, or like, that version released a year after the game had already come out on PS2. So like, why why is this version of the game like exist? It's kind of strange, but hey, it's part of this game's history, so. Showers in the dorm building don't have cold water? What? That's such a strange problem. Usually you don't have hot water. Huh. I keep getting the early jumps, but I don't mind. Dude, what the fuck, man? Ay, ay, ay. This is a bad start to this stream. This is what I get for being optimistic. Listen, I will say that I am a cheapskate. Like, I hate spending money on things. In general, I was raised with a guilt where, like, I would want to spend money on something, and then my parental figure would be like, do you really need to buy that thing? And I'm like, I mean, I guess not. Like, I'll live, you know? But I don't know, man. Like, but that's the other thing too, is that like, I feel like that there's other games that are based on intellectual properties, and I see them for like $10 or something, and they're on GameCube. I can't prove that right now, but I don't know. For me, I feel like $30 isn't anything to sneeze at, you know? I don't know. I mean, I would argue as an adult, like as a kid playing this, you'd probably get way more time out of it. But as an adult, you could probably beat this game in like 8 hours. And it's like, I don't know. Something with a valve? Damn. Dude, you just need to go to like a river or a lake or something and just get some soap at that point. That's so strange though, huh? Yeah, I don't know how you'd get out of that one other than just stay grimy. Honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, it's like, well, I guess this doesn't really prove my point, but it's just kind of funny. I could buy 3 copies of Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights for the GameCube, or I could buy a Wii. It's kind of weird to think about it that way. Nice. Man, have I even gotten a run past, like, Coast? don't even think I have. Oops. Nice. Oops. Damn. That's the power of a really good tar strats and pause storaging without fear. Wow. That's pretty cool. A soap like the Professor Alexander Graham mentioned? I know, it's crazy. I can't believe they actually made soap a real thing. You would not believe your eyes. Yeah, I don't think if anybody doesn't know this, like if you see me in person, I definitely have a bar of soap in my mouth, just ready to let loose, you know? You know how in Despicable Me, Gru had the freeze ray? I just have bubbles. I don't have bad breath, but it really tastes terrible. Is that why some animals froth them? Yeah, they actually got a hold of the professor's invention, so... If I were you, I would approach them without any fear and just take the soap from their mouth, you know? I don't get it. Whatever. Hawk Tua. Okay. I guess. I know. A drop of dawn and enemies are gone, you know? We're out here cleaning... Wait! Why isn't that a property? Why can't the soap clean up the tar? Oh shit, I wasn't expecting to make it to that ledge. A Hawk 2, huh? Is Hawk Tua even like a relevant thing at this point? This tar is very sticky. Okay. Man, what am I messing up? This used to not be bad. Nice. Tar is sticky, I don't think that... I don't know. Dawn cleaned up those rubber ducks in the Gulf or whatever, you know? Not rubber ducks. They're actual ducks. Although they might have rubber in them because of microplastics in our environment. But I digress. Okay, we're good. Alright, whatever. Surely I get this trick first try. That was scary. Okay, not the fastest thing in the world, but it probably saved me time. I don't know how much, though. Both clips were pretty bad. Alright, let's not forget the sea creature monster token, please. October Girl, Crypto. The classic internet celebrity downfall. You make crypto, and then you get scammed. What a bummer. I don't know. Wait, you don't know what Hawk Tua is? Even I know what it is, and I've never downloaded TikTok. That's pretty incredible. I actually applaud you for not knowing what Hawk Tua is. It was like this meme where this girl was like talking about blowjobs, and she was verbally giving a description on how she gives fellatio to somebody, and she responded with the words, "Hawk Tua, spit on that thing." And because that particular catchphrase blew up to such enormous proportions, they quickly capitalized off of that to make a podcast and I guess cryptocurrency and a bunch of other things. Okay, I don't get it, man. I really don't get it. I don't know how I messed that up. I really don't know how I messed that up. Like, you saw me, I purposely, like, unplugged the controller to know what it would feel like in the given moment, and it was, whatever. Sheesh, we're an hour into this, and I can't even get a run to Green Ghost. Also, I went any % there for some reason. Muscle memory is, hard to die. Could be the surface. You know, I think it's silly that in this game there's oil and tar because they look visually the exact same, but I think honestly they only use the oil in like Hedge 2. Kind of a strange, strange choice. Facegram. I'm not really, although I haven't really been on Instagram that much until recently because I re-downloaded it because I was like, I wonder how this person's doing, and I was like, well, there's only one way to find out, and then I looked and I was like, yep, they're still doing stuff, and then I'm like, well, I'm here, so. I honestly feel like that, since I've been away from Instagram, I'm like, so many posts on there are just like terrible memes or like just like thirst traps or whatever, you know? Is that the term? I think that's the term. Dead from sauna. Gonna go mow. Sounds good. I hope it cools down. Ready on the platform then? It is quite... I talk about this. I feel like there's so many people and they always have the same rebuttals. And maybe I'm just a little heartless, but I'm kind of just like... I think these reasons are stupid. I feel like Twitter, like, is one where everybody's like, this platform sucks, blah 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 blah, and it's like, well then why do you use it? And they're like, well, this is where I get the news and I stay in contact with friends. And it's like, dude, there are other ways to contact your friends and get the news. So just use that. Like, I don't get why. It's like people are just addicted to it. Twatter. I feel like Twitter, I feel like anybody who's on Twitter, hold on, actually, I'm not gonna do this. That was a little early, but still works. Oh, hey, what's up, Tash? How's it going? Thank you for the good luck. Oh, I forgot what I was talking about. Twitter. That's what I was talking about. What? Dude, I don't... What is going on? I started this stream so confidently. I was like, I practiced and all this other stuff. I'm just like, whatever. The only news I trust is the Ohio agent on a radio station with all your farming updates. That sounds like a very reliable source of farming info, you know? I feel like Twitter's the definition of, like, this thing sucks, but I'm still gonna like it. You know? And people who are on Twitter say that about the platform itself, and then they stay on it. And it's like, you would be a happier, better person if you just didn't go on it. Like, if you don't like something, then just don't do it. Ah. Some people like to complain, and I'm kind of one of them, but, like, you know. Yeah, yesterday you went through blistering winds and tsunami waves. I've never been in a tsunami, but is it weird to think that I would actually be excited? I feel like if I didn't have to do the college for it, I would love to be a storm chaser. Or at least I'd like to try it. Well, Fred, like Scooby Fred? Like X, formerly known as Twitter. Islanders don't take shit seriously. Okay. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Probably depends on the situation, but... We're chilling on the beach, you know, that's fair. I have a few friends that are actually, military, and they're out there right now, and like on my friend's Snapchat story he was like, come at me tsunami, and then he was like, where's the tsunami? And like I think he thought it was gonna be like way worse than it was. But do you guys remember that tsunami in Japan that happened, like, oh, I was in like elementary school, so that was like late 2000s, like between like 08 and like maybe 2012. The live action for it. Oh, damn. We're consistently early at it, which isn't that big of a problem, but... People were low-key disappointed. Well, it's really weird because it's like, you describe the tsunami, but then on the news, like when I was looking stuff up about it, they're like, holy shit, a tsunami? What's going on? And then you're like, it was actually just like not that big of a deal. Like, yeah, the coast got a little messed up, but... We're here waiting for Mount Fuji to erupt. I can't imagine living in anywhere near the Ring of Fire. What a crazy place to be alive in. Are we really doing this? Okay. We should be good. We know what to do. Okay. I got the dorm tour. Let's go. Is it? I forget if you. I'm sorry if you already answered this, but is it still Hobbit themed, or are you going in a different direction? If the world ends, you're cranking it one last time for real. What a strange. When the world ends, I want to be around my family and loved ones. Bush, I'm gonna jack off. Like what? Dude. You see the apocalypse, you're just gonna whip it out? Like, come on, man. We could do better than this. I can't fucking do this shit anymore, man. I'm retiring from life. That made me scared. Was the earthquake in Japan? Yeah, so this earthquake was a greater magnitude, but it was like off of Russia or something. Bush got priority. I mean, I guess. It'll be obvious, but it is. Okay. Dude. I'm like off in my own world. See, this is the... I just need to let my body do what it needs to do. My body knows what to do. The muscle memory is there, you know? I need to get in a state of like zen, you know? You're gonna whip it out in front of your family? What the heck are you talking about, Bush? Oh my god. I don't know what you're telling me to... I don't know what that is. You're a wizard, Coley. I wish. Honestly, do I wish that wizards from like Harry Potter existed and stuff? I don't know if I would want that. Also, this run is so bad that at the start I'm just gonna reset. Remember when I was like, oh, let's do a no reset run, and now we haven't even like my ending of runs has been me quitting game from pause storage. It's fun. It would be so easy to murder someone. I mean, Isn't it already kind of easy to murder someone? Like, not that I've ever done it. I've never have, and I swear on the Holy Bible in court that I've never done it. But, like, without evidence? But, I don't know. In the books, you could literally, like, if anybody says Voldemort's name, they knew exactly where you were. You don't think that there's something where you do Avada Kedavra or whatever it is, and they would know exactly where you are? Oh, that actually does sound pretty good. Dude, I'm so pissed, man. What am I doing? What happened? I was the goat, and now I'm not the goat anymore. I'm like an hour into this, and I haven't even gotten to Green Ghost. You like clips of people being American in Hogwarts? Wait, what do you mean? Like, wait, what do you mean? I don't know what you mean. Dude, Hogwarts? The idea of Hogwarts is so... This runs stupid. Dude, the idea of Hogwarts is so epic, though. You go to this awesome castle, and that's your school. Like, anybody who complains about being at Hogwarts in the sense of, like, oh, this school's boring. Like, I get, like, I feel genuinely unsafe at this school because that happened, like, multiple times. At least while Harry Potter was there, but it's like, come on. Like, that's, you go to school in a castle. You learn how to turn mouse into cup. You learn how to, like, brew potions. Like, come on. Like, that shit just sounds awesome. I would be interested in what I would learn every day. The Dark Lord pulls up and you whip out a 3d7 revolver. You know, I wonder how effective... They never have used a gun in Harry Potter. Do they know those? They have to know those exist. They know what rubber ducks are. Surely they know what a bullet is. You think American Sniper could take out Voldemort? You think SEAL Team 6 could take out Voldemort? I feel like they have a shot. If they plan it out and wait for the perfect moment, I think they could do it. I kind of think I like this US version way more. I'm a Hufflepuff. I'm a proud Hufflepuff. But when I went to Wizarding World of Harry Potter when I was younger, I was smart enough to know to get Dumbledore's wand. Because it's one of the Deathly Hallows. Yeah, what the... What's Voldemort gonna do once we drop what was it? A little man and fat guy or something? Like, what is he gonna do? I think Scooby would be in... Honestly, I think Scooby would be a Hufflepuff. I think it would be ironic if he was in Gryffindor. Because Gryffindor is all about courage and stuff. And he has shown his courage before. Oh, chill, chill. Okay, little mishap, that's okay. It was a little slow, but that's okay. You know, it's not big, you know, not the end of the world. This is not gonna work out. Never mind. I'm gonna go. Yeah, maybe. My house is a bald eagle. Yeah, I got a house. It's called the White House, motherfucker. Yeah, see, I was thinking like Hufflepuff or Gryffindor would be Scooby. Same with Shaggy. I think Velma would be Ravenclaw. I think Daphne would be... I think Daphne and Fred could both be Gryffindor. What the fuck is a kilometer? That's what I'm saying. Bum, 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 bum. Ride the freedom train. Oh my god, what if, like, you know how in Goblet of Fire, like, all the other, like, wizarding schools came in different ways, like, that, like, all girls one came in by, like, a Pegasus chariot and the other one came in by, like, a pirate ship? What if, like, Americans just came in, like, riding on, like, bald eagles and, like, riding, like, fireworks and shit? That'd be awesome. We, like, look at the fairgrounds of the school and we're like, this would be a really great place for a Walmart Supercenter. Listen, I haven't taken the test in a while, but I'd like to think I would still place in Hufflepuff, you know? I was very proud of being a Hufflepuff back in the day when I was a teen. I thought it was cool. My pronouns are USA. Riding on a nuclear warhead. Oh, dude. Wait, yeah, we come in Top Gun style. We got those like super fast planes and shit. Guys, we know how to make an entrance. I like to think on the American campus of Wizarding School, we'd have like a Starbucks and a McDonald's there. Shoot first, ask questions later. Yes, sirree. Wait, like, oh my god. We just go into the Chamber of Secrets and just rattle that basilisk, bro. It'd be over. I'm meant to charge. Oh well. Fortunate son, yeah. That'd be perfect. Oh my gosh, guys. They're gonna do like a remake of Harry Potter, right? Like we gotta call Warner Bros. And tell them to put that in the show. It's just creative liberty. And that's what America's all about, you know? That liberty. You know, we got the bell, we got the statue, we got the insurance. Holy shit, Bush, that's crazy. Here's my chamber of secrets. Oh, dude. Dude, this is perfect. This is cinema. Adam Driver's. Oh my god, dude. The chamber of secrets, that's so funny. Ugh. That is the greatest thing I've heard all day. I think it would, Mild, yeah. Ugh. Damn it. Damn it. I don't get why this is a problem when I'm not practicing. It's like I do something weird. Oops. I like to think the first thing that, like, the American character would say is, like, well, it looks like we're not in Kansas anymore, or something, you know? I feel like that'd be a good line. That'd be a good, be a good one-liner. Fine ice. Dude. The image in my head just keeps getting better and better. It's beautiful. I like to think that if we were competing in the Goblet of Fire, like, you know how they have to do that dragon fight at first? Instead, we would just, like, I like to think the Statue of Liberty would just be like a giant, like, robot kaiju-esque thing, and then it would just beat the fuck up out of that dragon. We do. We need to make our own... Wait, have you guys ever seen the real Sonic movie before? Who's it by? Oh, this sucks. But have you guys seen the real Sonic movie? Not this Paramount shit. Have you guys seen the real Sonic movie? It's like, Chaos Conquest, I think is what it's called. I don't remember the director, though. Tumbleweed. What? Hogwarts ain't big enough for the both of us. Okay, we went from pure America to just like Texas is just America now. Like Texas is the entire country of America. If you give a short version of the plot, I'll probably figure out. Okay, so basically, it starts off with Robotnik teaming up with Shadow, and they're gonna get the Chaos Emeralds, and then Sonic has to get his, like, group together, so he meets up with Tails and Amy, and they find Knuckles in a casino, and Knuckles beats Donald Trump, Batman, and Tails in a game of poker, and Captain Falcon is like the dealer, and he quits his job. That's like the beginning of the movie. I haven't seen this one. Oh no, I missed a snack box. Oh well. Oh, that actually kind of sucks. I didn't get that jump. Texas is... What? Hold on. How big is England? What? Oh, well... Hold on. After this attempt, I will show you the magic. I still need to watch the sequel, but, no, this is like the greatest Sonic film ever made. I'm just thinking about the movie. It's so stupid. Dude, I have never gotten somebody to actually, like, watch the full movie, and it makes me sad. Like, they don't see the beauty. There's no way, dude! There's no way! I don't get it! I don't know what I'm doing wrong anymore! Like, that should just work! By God! It's so stupid! I'm going so slow! Oh, wait, well, now I can... Maybe this is... Hold on, this is God interfering here. This is... proof that I need to show you guys this. Hold on. Let me show you the real Sonic movie. Hold on. Here, I'm gonna do this just so I can, like, get rid of the audio here. Hold on. No, there's nothing to be scared of. I was right. It was Chaos Conquest. All right, here. Hold on. We're not gonna watch this whole thing because it's like an hour long. But hold on. Let me figure this out here. What do I want to do? Okay. Listen, you need to watch this. You need to watch this movie on your own, too. You know. All right. Hold on. Let me. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Why don't we just do that? All right, here we go. I forget how this movie starts. All right. I forgot that it actually starts this way. This is a jab at Paramount due to the rivalry between the studios, okay? This is just a little jab at them. You know, the Viacom company. This is the real. These are the real. How does this start? I don't remember how this starts. I'm telling you, this is peak cinema. Look at this. Sonic. An iconic opening. In his retirement. Sonic is in his retirement. In his absence, the evil Dr. Robotnik has been searching relentlessly for the ancient powers of the Chaos Emeralds. It is said that whoever collects all 7 emeralds will become a god. His research has brought him to many planets, all void of the legendary artifacts. Fueled by his own ambition, Dr. Robotnik has tracked down one of the emeralds. His journey leads him to the ancient Temple of Silver. Look at this. They went into space to get this shot. It's incredible. Also, I swear to God, if I get copyrighted for this music, I'm gonna fucking sue Bethesda. No, this is good. Look at this. This is on-site filming, guys. This is nuts. This is the level of quality you expect from a movie like this, okay? This is real quality filmmaking here. Oh my God! It's Dr. Robot. Oh! I wonder. walking around in the tundra here. I wonder what he's looking for. No, this is original soundtrack. Ooh, nice. Ooh, look at that, yeah. Wow, he's got such pristine facial hair. No, I can't take credit for this masterpiece. No, 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 no. Hold on. The music has changed. Ooh. Ooh. Interesting camera transition there. Oh, what's gonna happen? Ooh, don't go in there. Hold on. Ooh. What is it going on? What's going here? Looks very ancient. What is that? That's one of the...
I wouldn't touch that if I were you. Who's there? Who's there? Scoy, boy.
So the rumors are true. Silver the Hedgehog lives.
Silver? From Sonic 06? I almost didn't recognize him.
We don't even know the emeralds, man. Come on, give.
I've been doing my research. I know what they can do.
Yeah, this is Jim Carrey.
I can become a god. With their power coursing through my veins, there will be no one who can stop me.
Ooh.
Not one man should have all that power.
But I am not one man.
The emerald, man, bro, like, I'm sorry, dude, but it won't bring her back, you know?
No.
Ooh.
Okay, so this can work either one of two ways. Either you give me the emeralds, or I'm gonna have to take it from you.
Ooh.
Bro, you even know who you're talking to? I'm Silver the Hedgehog. I'm like an alpha male Chad. I'm a big deal, you know?
Oh, damn. Oh, great dialogue here.
You go to church on Christmas only, I bet.
Oh,
taking one of those.
Listen, you old Jew boy, listen here. Look.
Not only am I gonna kick your ass,
Silver's more of a wimp.
so you don't
Well, you know, it's
die
movie
of
interpretation here.
Alright, that's what you want. Don't say they
No.
warn ya.
He just ate it? I didn't know they did that. Thank you, Junior, for the follow.
Bitch.
Uh-oh. Oh my god!
Fucking dick.
I can't show that on Twitch or YouTube.
Dude, stop it.
Oh, he seems okay, though.
Henry, told you.
No,
Look, this isn't how it works. RJ, this isn't what you wanted.
this isn't about her. Not
Oh!
Are you alright? Yeah, I think it was just a flesh wound. You'll pay for this, scum.
Don't you
It's
dare
Shadow.
call me scum. Call me Dr. Ivo Robotnik.
It doesn't matter what
Yo.
your name is. You'll answer to justice.
You know what? Love it or hate it.
These camera shots, I love them. They're perfect.
Arrest me, Shadow. Take me to the
Ooh,
prison.
interesting.
The super secret prison. Home of
This
one
intro's a lot
chaos
longer than I
emeralds.
remember it being.
You'll be rotting in there for a long time.
Hey, watch where you're pointing that thing, man. That's a suspect. It's a lot of dirty laundry in an ancient temple.
Sinister going on.
I mean, that's just the first 6 minutes. We could be here all day, but let me skip forward to like... Yeah, this is the scene I was talking about where they're playing like poker and stuff, and look, there's this guy. They're playing poker. When did they get to the White House? Oh yeah, here it is. It's President Obama. Look at that. Guys, this movie's great. I don't know what to tell you, but this movie is fantastic. I don't want to spoil the movie. Like, you should go check out these guys. They This is the real Sonic movie. I'm just saying. Like, this is the real deal here. Like, they got Obama in the real Obama, okay? Like, it gets pretty crazy. Yeah, this is Sonic, by the way.
Oh, I'm so angry. How could Sonic lose the game? Like, I thought Sonic wanted everything.
Yeah.
Sonic never loses.
One of the
This
best
is so
live-action
unfair. It's
interpretations of the
rigged.
character.
Clearly, everything is rigged by the United States government. This is clearly just like
Whoa.
the 2016 election where Trump was rigged.
2016, that's how outdated this is. Look, we got Batman. I'm telling you guys, this is just great filmmaking, okay? That's the Sonic movie. That's the real Sonic movie. Sorry we went off on that little tangent there. It's great though. It's great. I'd recommend it. I'd recommend a full watch through. It gets really intense at the end. Like, this isn't, well, I guess it could be spoilers, so I won't say anything, but you should watch. I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you. It's cinema. You think Sonic's all about this, like, save animals from robots crap? No. No. Not this movie. This movie, that was more than any other thing old Sonic team could put together, let me tell you. It is Oscar worthy. Well, I mean, it didn't get one for some reason, like back in 2020, but yeah. There's a sequel that I didn't, I haven't watched yet. What is wrong with you, Rockstar? That's not that bad at all. It's fantastic, even. Oh, Jesus. Oh, bro. That's I don't know. I think maybe that's what the sequel's about, is Sonic is trying to reveal the files, you know. I want to spoil the movie so bad because it's so good. It's so good. That movie has, like, it is an incredible, emotionally driven movie. It's like, it's actually insane. Yeah, what's up, everybody who joined stream during that? That is the real Sonic movie right there. None of this Sonic OVA, Sonic whatever. The Eggman files. Why does that? Oh, Jesus. You're never gonna... Why? Why do people hate the art? That's just art. Can't you guys tell when something is made with love? Is society so heartless now? Not impressed? I don't see you making a movie. I guess so. Can I just... All right, let me spoil one thing. All right? Hold on. All right, so, like, toward the middle of the movie, Eggman has, like, most of the Chaos Emeralds. They're haters. All right, I'm gonna just spoil one thing, because it's, like, one of the best parts of the movie. It's part of the rising action. It is called Sonic Chaos Conquest 2020. Oh, why am I spamming? Whatever, dude. I'll just... That's like 10-second time loss right there, but I don't care. I just kind of want to run. You gotta let it cook. I don't know if they're making a third one, but I hope they are. I'm pretty sure, like, in the pandemic, they had more time to, like, plan out the movies and stuff, you know, but... Alright, so basically, in the... You know, I'll wait until after this pause storage, because I already know that I'm gonna have to shut up for this part. Hello. Thank you. Plus, Jesus Christ. Whatever. Anyway. So, in the rising action of the movie, Eggman has collected a good amount of the Chaos Emeralds, alright? And, because they're in such danger, the President, Obama, brings Sonic to the White House and is teaching him how to use the Chaos Emeralds, alright? Like Chaos Control and stuff like that. All of a sudden, we get introduced to Metal Sonic. That's right. Yeah. Metal Sonic's in the movie, and it's awesome. And so Eggman shows up with Metal Sonic at the White House, and they're about to get the Chaos Emeralds from Sonic and Obama. And it looks like it might all be over. Okay? It might all be over. Well, technically, yeah, Obama was still president in 2016 because, or post-20... Well, yeah, I mean, this is... Anyway, so it looks like all hope is lost, right? And all of a sudden, to make it even worse, Eggman is about to, like, drop his, like, laser piss nuke cannon at the White House. But at the very last second, you know what Obama does? He shows his mastery of the Chaos Emeralds. And he uses Chaos Control. And they narrowly get away. But it comes at a cost. And that cost is the strength of Obama himself. If that is not... I'm getting a little emotional here, I'm sorry. Hold on. If that is not true patriotism, I don't know... I don't know what is. You know. But yeah, we're talking about Scooby here, you know. Listen, you got look up on YouTube Sonic the Hedgehog Chaos Conquest. All right, it's the best Sonic movie I've ever watched. What's up, Zach? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. This run is Garbo, but it's technically still PB pace. I'm comparing against my gold splits right now, meaning like I'm comparing against the best I do in each like segment of the run. So it's always gonna look like I'm behind, but I'm actually, well, I am probably right now, but I won't be for long. What have you been listening to the last? Why are people getting so angry? This is art. This is like. Listen, you got all your safe directors, all right? Quentin Tarantino, Christopher Nolan, Heidi, whatever her name is. Who's the girl that made Barbie and, like, the other movie? Her, you know? You got all these safe directors. They play it safe. They don't know cinema, all right? Your Lego clown minifigures came in? No, that's worth interrupting. I mean, I wasn't. You're not even interrupting. I was basically done. I don't get it. You guys, come on. Come on. Tash. Oh, wait. I don't remember which scene. Oh! Oh my gosh, wait. Oh, this movie's ending. Oh man, I completely forgot about that. Oh man, I completely forgot about that. Dude, it's such a good movie. What a bold person to start with. Yeah, he plays it too safe, man. Listen, this movie is where it's at. Oop. Alright, lost a little time there. It's okay. What? It's come on, man. I think I know what I was doing wrong with pause storage finally, though. I feel like I got in the groove of that. I'm also not in the thing. Hot chocolate. I would love if hot chocolate was healthy and it wasn't like 300,000 degrees out right now. How do you not like it? What is wrong with the movie? Give me your honest critique of the introductory scene of that movie. Like, what was wrong with it? I need some water. I'm getting dehydrated from this. Oop. Well, let me drink some water real quick. A shock blanket and a cup of tea. Guys, I don't get it. I don't understand. Listen, steering away from that movie, though, you know what I honestly do want? Listen, if we're gonna have, like, big budget movies where, like, we're never gonna make new, like, IPs ever again or whatever, we need to make a Smash Bros. Movie. Alright? A Smash Bros. Movie would undeniably go hard. Undeniably. They're making so many video game movies right now anyway that it only seems natural to combine them in the universe of Smash Bros. I don't know what Dan to Dan is, but I mean, I know what it is. It's anime, but I like how that was the example you gave, which I guess is a fair example, but like, when I think of an anime story with the stupidest details, I think of Baki. But they need to make a Smash Bros. Movie, and it doesn't even need to be like as cohesive as like an MCU situation, but like, why not just have like some fun random crossover events, you know? But then the live action Zelda ruins it all. Just ruins it. Just bleh. Just make it like a cartoon. Come on, people. I don't know. The day I see a trailer for that movie, we'll see. Like, imagine Imagine you go see Sonic 4, because of course they're going to make a Sonic 4. Imagine seeing at the end of that movie, Sonic will return in Super Smash Brothers. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oops. A Kirby movie would also go hard. I did know that Kirby has anime. That's where that one meme comes from of him falling in the cliff, I think. Dude, we have not... I've been streaming for...
Another 60 years and then I can retire. Maybe I'll take up gardening.
Are you fucking... Thank God.
Let's see, what shall we plan?
Oh, the internet.
Rosie? Petunia? Wait,
Alright, now I gotta wait for the... Yeah, there we go.
have another egg,
Alright. Yeah, I had to reconnect. Here, I'll wait for you guys to be back.
Oh, nuts.
I'll wait.
And by contributions to your PBS station from
Oh
viewers
man,
like
I don't
you.
even know if everybody's back on the same page again. But thank you for the Prime trademarks. Yeah, I know. Are we back? Like, can you guys hear me and everything? Like, you should be able to hear me now. It should be reconnected. Thank you for the Prime trade. I'm sorry this happened right now, but thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, we're good to go. No, my internet's pretty terrible. Thankfully, it happened right at the beginning of the run. Oh, okay, you heard me. Good. That is like the worst time to sub, because then it's like, I can't even thank you because the internet. But, yeah. Well, that was a weird line. I feel like I need to eat something real quick. I might eat this. I got a protein bar here. I killed the stream. That's called rage quitting. That darn stream. But no, this is not like, what's up with Michigan having terrible internet? I don't... What's up with Michigan, bro? Like... Bro, our roads, like... If you want to drive on like a main town road, you gotta have like a rover for the moon, bro. That's how like many craters there are. It's always something in this state, at least in the Metro Detroit area. It doesn't help that my dad puts the routers in the basement. Who puts the Wi-Fi router in the basement? Ah! Anyway. I mean, it still could be me, because I have like 1 bar of internet right now. It's actually insane, like, how many dispos there are in this place. I have never been to Canada, no. Which is kind of criminal, because it's like, there's really no excuse other than just I haven't had an excuse. Like, for anybody who doesn't know, a lot of people that live, like, in Detroit... Oh, there we go. Twitch should be back now, but honestly, it's better to be safe. Sorry. It's a very common thing for people in Michigan when they turn 19 or 18 to go to Windsor, I don't know how you technically pronounce it. I've always said Windsor, though, because I'm just a bitch who doesn't pronounce things. But there's like a bridge that connects the Canadian city of Windsor or whatever to Detroit. And because the drinking age is lower in Canada than it is in the US, you can legally go to Canada, purchase and drink alcohol, and then just come back. I never did that, though, because I don't really care. It sounded like too much work at the time. Also, when I turned, like, 18 or 19, I was up at school, and, like, it just would have been a hassle to do that. That clicking noise is a metronome, and that metronome is a way for me to jump off of the tar, like, perfectly so I can do tar strats there and, like, go through that room really quickly. You don't need the metronome to do the tar strats. It's just, like, fastest because you can, like, get to the barrel immediately. But, yeah, you set the metronome to 78 BPM, and then on, like, the 4th beat, you jump. Honestly, it might be raining by me, too. Nope. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Come on. Sheesh. This game is not my friend today. Welcome to Twitch, Rockstar. Yeah, tar strats. Yup. It's the only time I use it. That's the only time we use a metronome in, like, the speedrun in general. Like, I don't think there's even another category where it uses a metronome. It's a bummer, though, because that metronome strat, like, that's synced up for GameCube. Like, on Xbox, like, having a metronome there kind of sucks. I figured out a rhythm for it, but it's like you have to start the metronome so early because we usually start the metronome when you see the load screen. And, the fade-outs in Xbox are slow, but the loads are fast, so it's difficult to use a metronome on there, but I have no idea what the PS2 rhythm is, but theoretically you can just, like, find whatever rhythm you want in a metronome depending on how you're playing the game, and you should be able to just do it. An unfortunate thing, though, is that the practice mod, because of, like, how Mortal has edited the files, it loads at a different time, so you can't really practice in that, that thing. Yeah, ads, that's a bummer. What a bummer. Also, I got completely distracted. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I was really expecting to play out of my mind today, but I guess that's what happens when Coley gets confidence. Rhythm Heavens played. When is it? What is the new one out yet? I think it's coming out for, like, Switch 1 and 2. It's kind of weird to say Switch 1. I'm not used to that. And what a weird typo. You damn, Fang. Fang is bragging about the sub. Wait, what are you talking about, Tash? New for Oreo Hell? What? I'm having streamer brain right now. I can't connect. Black and white how? Oh, the Oreo ads. Oh. Yeah. Now I get it. It's almost August. Oh, dude, time goes by too fast. Oh my god. Stuff I was working on in July is now being pushed to August, and I'm like, damn, bro. I don't think I'm gonna have time to do the plan I wanted to do for the rest of this year for videos and stuff. 'Cause it's like I wanted to release like the Nuzlocke video in August, and then I actually wanted to do like a... I was thinking about doing a Sonic video and then release it in September when the new Sonic racing game comes out. But, I'm still not sure about that, but there's like a special video I want to make that I want to release in November. Hello, thank you. Oh, that's nice. It's birthday month. Played Oreos over and over? That's so weird. So strange. Not for the channels I have a sub for. Well, a sub should remove the ads, so... I guess that's why you don't have it. Oh, I can't... I gotta get ready for a little gauntlet here. Okay, cool. What? I can't catch a break, man. I don't care, dude. I want a no reset. Just get me in the later part of the run, for God's sake. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, never mind. Jesus. Yeah, I wish. This is a Rip Bozo moment. Oh my God, dude. If I roll my eyes, it'll pop out of my head. Good God. What the fuck? Why did that happen? I should eat a protein bar though, I guess. God, it's so hot in my room too. What is happening? Why are you going neutral, bro? Why are you doing a neutral jump? Like, am I holding up on the controller input? Like, what is this new problem? Oh my God. Okay. Oh, Jesus. I guess I am. Oh, let me look. Maybe it's the way you're dressed. Working a comic book, though. Oh, wow. Oh, that's cool. Interesting. I'm interested to see what that turns out to be. That's kind of crazy. I don't know who Sammy... I don't know who that is. Sammy, classic Sonic fan? I don't know who that is. Alright, let me eat this protein bar here. We got a chocolate deluxe pure protein whey brick. I'm about to munch this for the quickness here. It's so soft because it's so hot in my room. 20 grams of protein though. How many calories? I think it's like 100, 180. GTA strats, which I'm assuming is GTA 5. Oh, it's that guy. Oh. I don't know what was his name. I wonder what that kid's doing now. You want peanut butter? I love peanut butter. Maybe. I'm with Scooby there. Watching the rest of that movie is hype. Listen, you know who showed me that movie? It was a runner who goes by Vinra Snowy. Haven't seen that goat in a long time. A former world record holder of this game. What a weird chew. What even is the shortest category in GTA 5? I feel like it's like 3 hours, which is still fairly long. What are my thoughts on the Chicken Jockey movie? I think I took a big bite. Okay. Oh my god. I forget how chewy these things are. I thought the movie was fun. It's just a fun movie to watch with people. But if you watch that movie by yourself, you either really like Minecraft or you're not gonna like it at all. That is a perfect movie to watch when you're drunk. When you are under the influence of a substance. Where's my mouse? Oh, there it is. I got chocolate on my hands? No, no. So, like, I feel like that their chop percent. GTA 5 is a pacifist. Oh, yeah, I think I have seen Dark Viper do that too. Dude, there's like a huge solid point during COVID where I just loved playing GTA 5. They had a sale on like the Mark II or whatever. That's like the flying motorcycle, right? They had a sale on that, and I sold so much crack and, well, actually not weed. I did like the military missions, and then I sold the cocaine because that's like the best motorcycle club thing. But yeah. No, I mean, I like watching movies too, but I feel like the Minecraft movie is one that, for me personally, I would rather see that with friends. Like, that's a film where you basically do Mystery Science Theater 3. Like, wait. If Mystery Science Theater 3000 ever existed again, then it would probably be on that show, that movie. Okay, I am not the person who goes around shooting homing missiles at people. I hate it when people do that. I'm one of those people where I get that bike in GTA and I cruise. Like, I just like talking with friend. It's like, this is why I want Spider-Man on Steam. I feel like the ultimate vibe would be swinging around New York City, swinging around Queens or wherever he's from, and just vibing in a VC. I did this thing where you go into... It's this thing you can do playing on PC. Oh, so what's up, waifu? How's it going? Thank you for the good luck. You can do this thing where you go into, like, Task Manager, and, like... I forget what you do. You disable something in Task Manager, which sounds sus as hell. But if you just do it for, like, 10 seconds, then it, like, automatically puts you in an online lobby on its own. So then you have an online lobby where you're not like, it's not like a private lobby where you can't like do certain things or whatever, but it was so nice because then it's like you could still do your military base operations, you could do the motorcycle clubs, like it was goated. This is the goated run. All right, I think the game usually agrees with Bush here, so. Hi, waifu was censored. Oh, it was like Twitch auto mod or something. It's kind of cringe. I agree though that the oppressors are toxic. But I just like it's like a convenient vehicle though. Like it really removes a lot of like it saves. I hate everything about my life and I fucking hate this. Sorry, I needed to get that out. That's not true. Anyway, that was just some pent-up rage there. Moving on. They are censoring the whole internet. Have you guys seen that? I kind of want to talk about that on the podcast, but I don't know if that's a little too political. The like stuff going on in Europe right now with the censorship laws. But yeah, the oppressors are super toxic, but it's like so nice to have the Mark II because it's like instead of having like a really fast car and driving on the roads, you could just take the displacement of like point A to point B in that game and just go. I've heard that it's happening here, but it's in like it hasn't passed yet. I think in Europe it's passed, and here it's like in Congress or something. Yeah, and it's nice for like missions and stuff too, Bush. The Bad Piggies thing over the phone. That's awesome. Dude, I haven't thought about Bad Piggies in a hot second, but that game, I actually think I like that game more than Angry Birds. That vehicle is so nice in like every aspect except for like online. Like with other people. Oh, that's the other thing that, like, if you look at that movie critically, like, yeah, it's not that great of a story, the Minecraft movie, but I think the more annoying thing is that it's like, you could have put so many more Easter eggs and stuff in that movie. Like, I appreciate the ones that they did do. I mean, the most obvious one was Technoblade, but Like, it is a little, don't you, I mean, it's like a little annoying where the, okay, hold on. I actually didn't realize I had this much to say about the Minecraft movie. Well, you know what, are we even still going to talk about the Minecraft? Do you guys really want to hear about my opinions on the fucking Minecraft movie? Apparently, I have a lot to say about it, but I didn't realize it until I thought about it. Yeah, I liked Bad Piggies, so. My buddy drew a picture of Angry Birds and a tank and destroyed buildings. That's awesome. It's like the Newgrounds logo, if, like, they made it. Newgrounds.com. Well, here's the thing about the Minecraft movie. No, I'm not want a chicken jock. Oh my god, my friend that I saw it with, dude, that was like, he could not stop saying that shit. Here's the thing, though. When you think about... Oh, god damn, I have to do this. When you think about the story of the Minecraft movie, it's so confusing on what it is, like, what kind of story is this movie even trying to tell? You think, in some ways, it's very respectable, because the moral of the story is that, yeah, Minecraft's cool, but in real life, you can also make anything you want. You can make whatever you want your mind. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's sort of the moral of the story. I was so late. I knew, I can't even be mad. I knew what I did wrong there. Like, the moral of the Minecraft movie is that it's like, live in the real world. It's so that I can jump off the tar at the perfect time, because Scooby spawns in that level a little bit elevated, which allows, it gives me a small frame window to jump, but if I didn't have that metronome, then I would just have to spam A and it would suck. But anyway, so it's kind of respectable that the Minecraft movie is saying go touch grass and do things in the real world. But on the flip side, it's also like, I would argue, in some regards, that the Minecraft movie is many things. But one of the things that the Minecraft movie is that it's an advertisement for Minecraft. Like, it's just one big advertisement. Like, they want you to buy the Minecraft toys. They want you to play the Minecraft game, because then they make more money. They want you to do that. But there's things that they do in that movie that are so inaccurate to what you do in the game that it's like, why are you giving this impression that in Minecraft you can do anything? Like, technically yes, but it's like, that's because the fans made it. The fans are the ones that make the mods. The fans are the ones that will give a golem, like, armor or whatever. Not you guys. You guys spend, like, a whole year making an axolotl or some demon that lives underground. Like, what? The fans do that. I have a theory, though, that in the second Minecraft movie that they're probably already planning on making, wouldn't it be cool if when they go back into that world, they, like, introduce the concept of, because that would be cool. You introduce the concept of mods or whatever. Like, I think that'd be cool. But they wouldn't do it. They're not, I don't know. I can respect them for at least knowing what kind of movie they were making and just being super troll with it, but yeah, like copper armor and stuff, like, yeah, you know, that's just me though. But it's so strange though, because it's like, I feel like, hey, what's up, bruh? I'm glad you're here and at attention. But you know what's interesting? Hold on, God. Yeah, so if I didn't have the metronome on, then I wouldn't have gotten here as quickly. Or at like a more consistent rate. Oh, good God. Okay. I almost feel like playing vanilla, like... Okay. This might be completely... This might be completely, like, nostalgia-based, but I feel like Minecraft now is just, like, too much. Like, there's too much going on. Like, I feel like it's a little too detailed in how things work. I feel like this is where certain mods can get a little sticky, because it's like... It's super, like, specific and arbitrary, so then you have more options in what to do within the mod, but when stuff like that's in vanilla game, it just gets kind of weird. Oh yeah, they're vertical slabs, yeah. Well, I mean, here's the thing, is that you can, like, over... Hold on, maybe I'm not making myself clear enough, but, these are two separate arguments. I was complaining that in the Minecraft movie, they added all these things that aren't in vanilla game, but, like, they're probably mods that exist with it, so, like, I feel like the movie is misleading in some regard on what you can do in the game, because you can't straight up give golems, like, armor, or whatever, or, like, what they did, and a bunch of other stuff like that. Shit. So look at my... I haven't even submitted it yet. I'm sorry that Shy is, rattling on about it. I'm sorry about that. I hope you're doing well, though. We're talking about the Minecraft movie. This is the worst conversation to be having. So, yeah. So I feel like that's, like, a separate argument. But the thing about... Is that what's... Yeah, I'm planning on submitting this category to Complete-a-thon, so... I want to submit, like, a better time, but, I haven't even gotten, like, 20 minutes into a run today. It's just been that rough. It's been rough. I don't need this snack box. I just wasted time. That's what happens when you have any percent on your brain. Cool. Oh, I see. Okay, okay. I got you, I got you. I want to get into more speedrun conventions and stuff, because I hope to get into... I want to try and get into SGDQ next year, so... I think it'll be cool. But, oh, well, here's... Okay, so this is the thing about mods, though. This is the thing about Minecraft mods, is that they're cool, but I feel like, and even Vanilla's getting a little like this, is that it's becoming, like, too much. I liked when I was younger that things... Like, there was enough for it to be technical, but it was also not too much for it to be... It's, like, too specific. You know what I mean? Like... It's almost like I am, This is the most philosophical thing anybody has ever said about Minecraft. But I am terrified at the amount of choice. There's too many things to do. There's too much stuff. And because there's so much stuff I could do in Minecraft, it almost just makes me not want to play. And that's why I feel like I have those just, like, sudden urges to go do something, because it's like I would just have, like, one particular really clear idea in what I would want to do, and that's it. I am burdened by choice in Minecraft. But yeah, I've never been to SGDQ before, so I think it'd be cool. I was either thinking of submitting to Collect-a-thon this category or Hundo, and I was like, I think this category is cooler. I think this has more going on with it, so... Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Java is superior in every way. Like, that's not even a question. I admire Bedrock, though. I feel like some of my best servers were in Bedrock. It's like, what to watch? Then you end up rewatching the same stuff. Yeah, that is true. Yeah. Yep. Decision paralysis. If there's one thing that I hate more in this world, it's making decisions, which sounds silly, but listen, you never want to fail. So if you don't make the decision and something goes wrong, then it's not your fault, and then you feel a little less, you know, less conscious of it. Also, what's up, Summer? Sorry I didn't say hi. And Doki, what's up? I think the only mod I've ever really, like, enjoyed playing in Minecraft is Tinker's Construct. Okay. I lost so much time. No! Dude! What? I'm going crazy here, dude! What is going on, bro? I haven't even gotten to the hard part of the run! Like, come on! Give me the green ghost! I've never wanted to see that stupid smug face in my life! I haven't even gotten to green ghost! That's the part of the run I should be resetting at! Like, by God! Why am I cursed? I'm a good boy, and this is what I get in return? Of course, now I do it. Well, I technically didn't do it, but whatever. I want to get past creepy early. But if I get past creepy early, then I'm just gonna fail a pause storage for some reason. Like, Jesus. Oh my gosh. Oh wait, I missed a lot of, you know, hold on, let me just read chat real quick. I fucked up my movement anyway. I used to be so decisive, but lately, no matter what decision I make, things go wrong, so I find myself struggling. Listen, I feel the same way, man. I feel the same way. I actually, you want me to crash out? Pause storage feels the worst right now because I don't know what I'm doing. It's so dumb. Maybe I need to, like, walk around or stretch or do something. But, I have a video talking to, I have this channel Green Room where I kind of just do, it's kind of a channel where I just talk about, I haven't done it in a while, though. I really want to post more on there, but it's just like a commentary channel where I bike around Woohoo Island and Wii Fit. But I had a video talking about, like, decision making and stuff like that. But I think that my lack of decision making has stemmed back as far as, like, when I was younger, because in theater, like, I was just the actor. I never really had to make a choice. And, like, I always wanted to impress the director, so I wanted to do everything that they did. And, like, I didn't want to get in trouble, so if I listen to what a person says, then I won't get in trouble. Like, if they make the decision, and that decision messes up, then it's not my fault, and I won't get in trouble. But then, the problem is that, like, I'm not always going to have that guide. And then also, life is a multiple choice. Oh, nice, a gold. Oh, I like tied. Like, you know, you take a test in school, and it's like the answer is A, B, C, or D. Or E, if they're a fucking madman. And that's not how life works. What do you want to do? What do you want to do for a career? A, B, C, or D? And there's like more than 26 options. Like you gotta like repeat letters and stuff for what you could do for a career, you know what I mean? So like in college, I was like a completely different person 5 years ago. It's crazy. But like in college, like I didn't want to make a decision at all. Like I literally wanted to do the opposite of make a decision. But I was forced to make decisions. And unfortunately, the only way that you can make decisions with more assurity, or whatever the word is if you get confidence. But the only way that you can get confidence is if you fuck around and find out. And if you fail, then you know you failed. But if you live past that failing experience, then that brings about courage. But the problem is, I don't want to fail. I don't want to fail. It also doesn't help that I want to go into a career which is a YouTube channel. And I don't know if anybody else has noticed this about YouTubers, but they are the most indecisive people ever. That was so laid back. Fuck. See, so this is what happens if I just didn't use a metronome anyway, is that I would just do this. So I just lose a little bit of time. But yeah, you gotta fuck around and find out a little bit. But yeah, it doesn't help that like YouTubers are the most, at least I feel like YouTube, unless they're like actually like super dope and they don't care, but like we're the most superstitious people on planet Earth, because like, you know, we feel at mercy to the algorithm, and so we want to think about any possible aspect we can about making a video good. And so like, if you're in the middle of making a video and you don't think it's good, then you're like, oh shit. Or like, if you have a video idea, it's like, I don't know if I really want to make that video right now, you know? So, hold on, I gotta lock in for this. Yeah, that was a dumb jump. Alright, whatever. We lost quite a bit of time here. Thing I realized is just how little of life is metrocratic, so I don't know what that word means, I'm sorry. Maybe I'll learn it with context. So that makes it feel like your decisions don't actually matter, things succeed or fail. Oh. Yeah, you should try streaming. I think it's fun. Creativity is treated as a distraction growing up. Yeah, I think it can be. I think it definitely can be treated as a distraction. I don't see, this is like a weird thing, is maybe I'm just young and naive because I am 23. So I feel like we do have more control over things than we think. It's a balance, like relating to your characteristic of a society in which powers. Oh, okay. I see. Okay. It's a new word in the dictionary. I'm just a baby. I don't know. So many different things have popped into my brain right now. I feel like we do have more choice and ability to do things than we think we do. But I also think it's important to know that there are some things that are not in your control. But you need to, in my opinion, I think the best thing you could do is to recognize when something's in your control and when something's not in your control. And admit when something is in your control, but it's just difficult to control it. If that makes sense. Because if you go about I've had moments in my life where I was like, I think I can do everything and I can control everything about my life, and then I try and do something and I'm like, fuck, it didn't work. Why didn't it work? Oh, probably because I didn't have control over it. But on the flip side, I feel like that because I recognized that I had certain control over my life, that has led me to live a better life, you know? When you become successful because you do something well instead of other reasons. Okay, yeah. So it's just, it's like this sort of strange, I feel like it's this strange balancing that I'm trying to figure out, where it's like, I also, something else I've learned is that I feel like it could be very easy for people to worry about things that they don't have any control over. But if you don't have control over certain things, then what's the use in worrying about it? Like, worry about it if it happens, you know what I mean? And that's not easy to do, you know? It's like if you're a mom and your kid's like driving somewhere far away and you're nervous about it. But you, in all truth, it's like, well, if something does happen, like what's the point in worrying about it if nothing could happen, you know what I mean? So, I did not feel comfortable with that. It is what it is. But I don't know. I'm only 23, so... Yeah, exactly. Yeah. They're associated with things you want to avoid. Yeah. It's a weird, I don't want to call it a fight with yourself, but that's the way that I like to envision it as, is that I'm like fighting myself. But it's like a good, I feel like it's overall a good fight though. It's like shadow boxing with yourself. The only way to prepare for potential negative outcomes is to worry about them ahead of time. If you don't plan for the future, then you get shot in the foot. I feel like there is a difference. Thank God. Yeah, sorry I haven't been reading chat. I feel like there's only so much you can do to plan for your future, though. Like, I find myself doing this thing where it's like, I'm planning so far ahead that it's like, it's basically impossible for me to actually get what I want from the future. Like, there's definitely, like, there's for sure some things where you could think super far in advance, and you should, like retirement, like saving for retirement. Like, you should start saving for retirement yesterday, like that quote or whatever. But I don't know, it's like, in some cases, it's like, there is a risk, you know? Oh, what's up, Hypno? Thank you for the good luck. We're in the middle of a deeper-ass conversation. Dude, I'll have to read that at a different point. I don't think I can read that right now. Let me just... I'll finish my thought, though, of, like... Let's say... I want to write a book one day. But I don't know how to write a book. So it's like... How do you learn how to write a book? Well, I can look at all these tutorials, I can look at what all these authors say, I can do this, like I could prep for the future where I... Oh my god, thank you. This is the furthest we've been all day. Like if you eat like shit all the time and don't exercise, you have a worse outcome later in life. Oh. Yeah, I mean it's definitely yeah. No. I only read the first part of that, but I mean like that, yeah, that makes sense, kind of thing, yeah. But it's like, if you really want to write a book, the only way that you're gonna find out the best way to write, the only way you're gonna figure out the best way to do something is when it's already over. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, you will only know the best way for you to write a book is after you write the book. You know what I mean? The only way that you know, like, how good a YouTube video will be that you make is after you've made the YouTube video. Like, how you could have done that faster. Yeah. That's kind of what I'm trying to say. So it's like, that is an instance where I feel like you can't, like, there's no point in preparing in the future, because when you make plans, all the information you want to know about the plan is at the end. I'm supposed to pause storage. God damn it. This is what happens when muscle memory is a thing. I don't even know why I'm pause storaging now. It's so pointless. Sure, whatever. I could have just went to the warp gate in this level. Jesus, whatever. It's fine. But it's kind of like a bummer how life works out that way, because wouldn't it be great if we, like, you did know all the answers at the start and then you could go about it in like a really nice way? Okay. But there are some things like that where it's like, you know, if you're having an unhealthy lifestyle, then like that will affect your future. Like it can be a problem in the now, but it's also a problem for future, you know? So. All right, see you, Bush. Alright, admittedly, this isn't really, like, the greatest run in the world or anything, but I'll just, how much health? Okay. You. Kill me. Nice. I'm surprised I didn't take... Did I really not take any damage? That's kind of crazy. Crazy? That was crazy once. Oh my gosh, this section of the game, I, like, cannot... I cannot read chat. God damn it, of course. Okay. Whoops. Oh, whatever. First bad is not the worst thing in the world. I have been spared on this day. Cool. Alright. I knew I should have just done this jump. I can't catch a break. The time loss is just unending. Oh my goodness. Never get a Let's Play at the first speedrunner did with the... You knew that she was the villain the moment you saw her? I actually don't remember who I thought was the villain. Is this run even still, like, alive? Like, do I even bother? Like, I would probably need a really good green ghost to get the ball rolling at this point. Like, holy god. Honestly, that's insane. I just threw away all my creepy early time save, bro. That's such a bummer. And I've already collected the keys, so what am I doing? I'll at least want to make this a, I don't know, reset run. But... anyway. Boo. Wow, Summer. Wait, are you booing the game or are you booing me? I thought we were friends. But yeah. I mean, I could keep talking about existential things if you guys want me to. I like how we went from... I like how we... That's not even what bugs me. What bugs me is doing things correctly and never seeing... Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. But I can't answer the, at least in terms of the video thing, because, like, I mean, the cancer thing, that's, like, I can't explain that, but at least with the video thing, like, that is a reason why I feel personally that, that's like changing your framework on why you make stuff. Like, that's why so many people get burnt out so quickly, is because it's like, they know what will work, but it's not what they want to do. So. And then there's some people where it's like, well, you know what? Fuck this. Like, I'm gonna create because I want to. And I want it to exist in the world. And I mean, sometimes it's not an option, you know? Like, some YouTubers, it's like they gotta put food on the table, they gotta feed their families. Like, that's just kind of how it is at the end of the day, you know? And I hate everything about my life, and I don't know how to recover from this. Except probably just die. This is just a no reset, guys. This run is so garbage that, like, we are not PBing this run. I like how I was giving this optimistic answer, and then I just went completely, like, the opposite direction. That monster token is the worst to miss. Like, it's unbearably bad. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like it can be kind of about your framework. Like, it depends on what your goals are and stuff like that. But the question of, like, a death, yeah, it's just a practice run. I purposefully did that just to remove the tension of the run, you know? But anyway, yeah, I don't know. I mean, in terms of death is kind of like a strange, friends tell each other they suck. That's true, yeah. Holly looked a bit too suspicious. I mean, I guess so. You're a modern day Columbo. But, I've been reading this book called Staring at the Sun. Oh, what's up, Naomi? I've been reading this book called Staring at the Sun, and it's a book all about, like, death anxiety and stuff like that. I've talked about it on stream a little bit. And I don't really think I have death anxiety. Like, well, actually, I think I do, but it's not like... I have been fortunate enough so far, because it'll eventually happen, to have a major family member die. I'm reading that because I don't even remember how I got introduced to the book, but I finished reading another book about farming and stuff, and I was like, you know what, I want to just read something completely different. But something that I've noticed is, like, when I've, like, thought about, like, why I worry about certain things or don't do certain things, or why I do certain things, I feel like one of the reasons what drives me to do things is the fact that in an egotistical, this sounds egotistical, but in a way, I don't want to die without there being some kind of effect on the world because of me, if that makes sense. Like, it's like the classic, like, you die twice, once when you're buried and the next when nobody remembers your name kind of thing. Like, I want to leave my mark on the world, and it doesn't need to be, like, a giant glowing sign with my name on it or whatever. Like, that's, yeah, I feel like that's pretty normal. But I feel like that's what has driven me to do so many different things. And so, I was like, I wonder if that's, like, what's the deal with that? Should I really be thinking that far in advance? Should I be thinking about that at all? Like, I kind of wanted some kind of, like, focal point to navigate from. And that book, it's an interesting book. I actually disagree with a lot of things about the book. It's a pretty interesting read. But it's basically, it's not technically a scientific book. It's like the author is this therapist, and he kind of just gives, like, personal stories and, like, frameworks and stuff for you to build your knowledge on death anxiety and stuff like that. So, see, I don't really care that I'm young. Like, to me, like, what am I supposed to do? Like, you're still young, and it's like, okay, so am I just not supposed to think about this until I'm, like, older? Like, what's the benchmark here, you know? Yeah, I know that no book can prepare me for the death of a loved one, but, I feel like it's a little bit better than nothing, I guess. Yeah, I mean, that's, yeah, I mean, that's true, too. Everybody, I could, you know, when I drive, I try and do a Nuzlocke myself. I do a no-hit challenge when I drive, but I could fail that no-hit challenge tomorrow, and that would suck. The thing that messes with me the most is the rapid decline. This has become a very existential, sad stream, I'm sorry. I understand, just to clarify, I do understand, I do understand why, people give the remark of, like, you're still young, because then it, like, I mean, I like talking about this stuff, if anybody doesn't, I feel bad. I'm really curious how this Green Ghost is gonna go. Well, okay, I think the thing that messes with me most is a rapid decline in quality of life that me and around have. I used to think I could have a large impact on my own quality of life, but it drastically... yeah, I don't know. Hold on, I gotta lock in real quick. Oh, this is already bad. This is already bad. Dude, come on. Don't laser. Thank you. Thank you. I got so lucky. How did I not get hurt by that mist? That's crazy. All right, well, I still lost. Actually, I don't know if I've gained time or not. I just realized I didn't pause storage when I was supposed to, but... I have no idea what my thing is on. No, I still go to the gym, like, every weekday, but, like, my fitness goals don't really align with playing that game, but, I do want to go back to Wii Fit and like, actually beat that push-up challenge that I wasn't able to do in the video. But right now I'm trying to, like, lose fat and gain muscle, and I feel like as cool as Wii Fit is, like, it isn't the best at gaining muscle. So I'm going to the gym. But I still like doing, like, for my channel, the green room. I like doing the biking on there. Like, I think it's fun. Audrey 2's solely just hurt you. Like, you can't even kill them. It's kind of a bummer. But yeah, they're supposed to, like, block you from pressing the button, like, not get hurt or whatever. Like, that's the incentive, is for you to do that. The time chamber. Oh my god. I should have practiced this. I don't know why I didn't, but... Okay, this is a little slow. This is actually a new trick we do. Oh, oh, oh. Come on, man, please. Thank you. That took way too long. Enjoyed your video. It was nostalgic to watch, but also forgot how triggering the Euro Beast sound bites are. Yeah, yeah. As long as I have been playing that game, I have never gotten it to say healthy weight or normal weight or whatever it is. But I don't know. I didn't really... As an adult, I thankfully, I don't take it that personally or whatever. Oh, am I gonna have enough time? I completely forgot to... Oh, I did. Okay. But... I know that there are some people that, there were some people in that video where they were... Because I basically ignored BMI, not because I don't believe, like, believe in BMI like it's a fucking religion. I just knew that, like, I feel like as a former fat guy myself, okay. Damn, I lost so much time. Like, you could tell when you're overweight. Like, you don't really need the BMI metrics. Like, I feel like more people care more about the pounds than the BMI anyway. And I didn't practice this, so yippee. Oh my god. Just no reset, just no reset. And I still didn't get the trick. Okay, I never figured out what Nasani was telling me about this door. Alright, see you, Summer. But yeah, it's not that I, yeah. I mean, well, I mean, the thing is that I kind of just didn't mention it because I didn't want people to, like, bitch about it in the comments. But of course, people still bitched about it in the comments. And there were some people that I think thought that I ignored BMI because it was telling me that I was obese. And, I mean, no, that's not really that's not true. Oh, okay. Interesting. That sounds very suspicious. I'm glad we have that on the public record here now. Okay. Anyway, please get the ledge. Fuck you, game. Game. Whatever. Just barfing away time. What a bummer. But yeah, because some people are just like, oh man, like this guy just like, he's fat, so like he doesn't want to even mention BMI, and it's like, I mean, I don't really care, like as long, I don't know, like that was not the main intention. And I guess I do feel a little bad that that's not how it got portrayed in the video, but what can you do? I worded it poorly, I suppose. But I got one comment that was actually very, I've talked about it on a stream before. I got this one comment where somebody was like, dude, you're fat, and that's okay. And when you want to actually get a real workout, I just want to warn you that it's going to be tough, and it's going to suck, and blah, 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 blah. And like all this other junk, and it's like, dude, I'm like 300,000 steps ahead of this guy. Like, this is what happens when somebody watches a video for 15 minutes and then they think they know you, kind of thing. I love comments like that, though. That fuels my shit. Like, that makes me feel so good. It's like one of those things where it's like, this motherfucker didn't even know I used to weigh 300 pounds, and now I weigh, like, 220, 230. Like, bitch, I know that fucking hell. I probably know that hell better than you do. Like, don't act so high and mighty just because of that. It's funny, but... Oops, I'm doing a terrible thing. Yeah, yeah. But... Alright, perfect, you portray yourself. I mean, I don't think... I don't know, maybe I'm too nice, but, I am very much the kind of person where, like... I look at it from their shoes, and usually if I can look at something from another person's perspective, then I can sympathize with them a little bit more. Like, even though that guy was in the wrong, it's like, I put myself in his shoes for a moment, and it's like, well, you know what? Maybe he didn't have time to watch the whole video, where I sort of, later in the video, explain, like, I later explain my previous, health victories or whatever. And he probably didn't watch that. Maybe he didn't have enough time to watch the video. And even so, you know, it's like he didn't know. I'm sure if he knew, he would have never commented that. And I don't know what's going on in his life either, you know? Maybe he's saying this because... I mean, fair enough. But, again, maybe I'm too nice, but, you know, like, Okay, back up. No, there's a ledge up there? What the hell, dude? I didn't know there was a ledge up there. Whatever. That was pretty slow, but it could be worse. Oh, I gotta lock in. Fuck. I don't know where you are. Okay. Hey, at least I got better at that. Alright, I didn't lose that much time. Oh shit. For saving a bird. What the heck? You're literally like as morally correct as Superman. You saved a bird? What? Would ever be that negative to someone? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I am too nice, but like I don't know what was going on with that person in their life, and I mean, it helps in that comment that I can quickly invalidate. Thank you. I can quickly like invalidate like their mean words because it's like I've been through the fire and the flames by Dragon Force. So, but I don't know. Like, I feel like I do that all the time with people, and I feel like it can kind of help. I think sometimes we all make mistakes, you know? We all do stupid things in the moment. Like, I've definitely done things that I regret when I've been, like, angry. And I'm sure if somebody didn't know me and I was acting that certain way, they'd probably think I was, like, an evil, terrible person, but... You know? Yeah, so... But yeah, I don't really comment that much, and I've never really left, like, an angry comment or anything like that. But there, with some people, it can be kind of like the internet. Like, the internet has this weird thing to it where, because it's, like, completely digital... Like, it would be different if that person said that to my... Like, I guarantee nobody would have ever said something like that to my face. Or it'd be very rare. Like, it would have been, like, a once in, like, a lifetime possibility. But who knows? I don't know. I'm definitely like an optimist, so I don't know if that's good or bad, but yeah. And I think it doesn't help that with the fact of the internet is that you don't really have like the one-on-one combo, so it makes it more difficult to like when you're arguing with somebody on Twitter, they're just like a block of text with a smug profile picture on it. But then like if it was real life, like you see the person's emotion and the cadence in their voice and like how calm or not calm they are, you know. And there's also no onlookers as well, like ideally, you know. So like I think something that also doesn't help is when it's like the whole ratio thing where it's like, oh well, my tweet got more likes, so therefore I'm more right or whatever, and I win. You know, it doesn't help either. It gets everything why comment and stuff. If I failed at pause storage, I would have. I hate my life. At least I failed it in the best way possible, kind of. Okay, whatever. What is this pace on? Okay, I was like plus a minute. Where did it actually go south though? Like how good was my oh, I was just in the red the whole time. Okay, Lab assassinated this run. And then oh, interesting. Wreck killed it. That's crazy, Tash. Oh my god. Yeah, the slow GGS didn't help. And RBS too. This is a bad lab. I'm gonna do I'm hoping to do at least like another run. I didn't even check how much health I had. That was dangerous. But yeah, I don't know. Sometimes, like, when people say a mean comment, it's so that they can feel like... I lost track of time, but I hope that was long enough. It was. I don't know. It's like, I guess the same thing where it's like, maybe they're just going through something in their life and, like... There's been periods of time in my life where I'm just always in a bad mood, you know? Like, sometimes I can't help it, you know? It's hard to always do the right thing. Even if you don't think you'd ever be the person to do that bad thing. You never know. So. Here, I'm gonna get some water real quick, and then I'm gonna do another run. And I hope that it'll be the last run, and it'll PB. I do want to practice stuff. I don't know. I'll get... Here, let me get some water.
Get rid of these creeps! Do something, pal! Use your head!
know what? I'm gonna leave this open. Get some fresh air in here.
Do something, pal. Use your head.
I love my mom. She's making tacos and it smells so good. Alright. Famous last words. Yeah, surely I'll be me. Yeah. I don't know. I think we're all still trying to figure out how something like the internet works in a social context. Taco Tuesday, Taco Wednesday, but still tacos. Can't complain about that. It does kind of feel like a Tuesday, though. But yeah, I don't know. It's like, you know what this whole conversation is just reminding me of is Pirate Software, where it's like, whether you love him or hate him or whatever because of like the drama he's been in, he is somebody who has gone on record stating the importance of keeping your cool and not letting emotions get the better of you and looking at things practically. And then he makes a few boo-boos. He acts a little personally. Like, that just happens with people, you know? And I think I don't know. I guess for some reason I kind of take pity on it, you know? You don't get the entitlement, especially when there's so many options of things to consume. Yeah, I don't know. I actually really like Pirate Software. I listened to his conversations with Dr. K, like Healthy Gamer GG, and I really liked them. And some of his shorts were pretty cool. Like, it made me think a little bit, but yeah, I don't know. I think I also is a different generation. Or wait, maybe I missed something that waifu was saying. Yeah, I definitely think he's spiked in popularity because of the drama, though. Actually, I think it was a weird, like, gift from the universe, because, like, wouldn't it be crazy if, and if he ever admits this, then I'll just laugh, because this is obviously not how it goes, but what if he's like, I need this legislation to pass in the EU, but my positive influence won't be enough. And then he acts as a martyr. Like, he purposely trolls on it so then people get angry at it and then more attention's brought to it. Wouldn't it be crazy if that's actually what it's like? But I doubt it is. And if he ever says that, then that's insane. But it's just funny when I think about it. Yeah. That is sort of how it comes across. I don't know. I definitely feel like that people have this thing where people can do this thing where, like, with the death anxiety thing is sometimes the route at which you act on something is not the reason why you think it is, if that makes sense. Where it's like my example, like, oh my god, like, what am I gonna do for a career? What choices do I need to make in life for the best possible outcome? Blah, 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 blah. But I feel like that the root of all that is, I'm gonna die one day, and I don't want to die without... I don't want to die with that many regrets. Obviously, there'll be regrets. But... wow, I save a lot of time there now. But I don't want to know that. I like the idea of not knowing how ahead I am because that makes me play better in this scenario. You know? So I feel like that some people, like that actually is what it is that it feels like a personal attack. Like, I think this game sucks. And they're like, how dare you think this game sucks? But in reality, they're thinking maybe along the lines of, I believe this thing to be untrue and I want people to know the other side of, like, the story or the other perspective of things, or, like, I need to show others who agree with me or whatever my argument or whatever. I feel like that's what they think they're doing, but in reality, it does... I should lock in, yeah. Nope, I didn't lock in. Yep. You're just a bad person. I don't know. Again, I'm too nice. It's hard for me to argue. I'm too nice. That makes me the greatest person in the world. I am the best person in the world because I'm too nice. No. I definitely do feel like I'm more of like an optimist than I should be, though. This is why I'm glad I have moderators that are good. Because, like, I feel like I'm too soft on people. Like, I'm not the kind of person, like, one of my worst things I could ever do. Maybe this is why I vibed with the Superman movie so much. Like, for some reason, I thought it was so cool. Just some of the most miscellaneous things he did. I don't even know my own train of thought. You're okay. But yeah. But that's just why I like I'm like, I want to be Superman for real, for real. I don't know, I feel like I'm too soft. If I was ever a boss, I feel like the worst thing that would ever happen to me is having to fire somebody. Which is not good. Like, if I'm in a leadership role, I should know when to make somebody leave the group. But... because I'm always like, they have potential. Maybe they could change for the better. And that's like, no. If they don't want to make the change, then you can't change them, man. Well, the way that I phrase that, though, makes it sound like I am controlling, and I want people to behave the way that I want to. That's not what I meant from that statement. But yeah, I don't know. This has been a way deeper conversation than I think this might be the deepest conversation I've ever had on a live stream. My hair is excruciating society. Oop. Okay. Okay, that is like extremely, terribly awful, creepy behavior. That's bad. That I don't think I can even sympathize with. Like, that's bad. That is somebody who just... they just want something to be angry about. They got some mental problems. Like, they're on a whole different level. I think the coolest part about the world is the fact that everybody thinks differently. Now, I mean, sometimes those thoughts are really bad. Like, you know, you could probably think of a few. Thank you. You could probably think of a few examples where people have some bad thoughts, bad takes. thought I was gonna miss the thing. Phew. Nice. I'm taking a peek. 44 seconds I have there. Jesus Christ on a cracker. 44 seconds I have it creepy early. Oh, God. Anyway. Yeah, kindness can definitely fail. Like, there will eventually... If you're in a rush, kindness fails. But I feel like in a lot of instances... That's my out, is a lot of instances, not every. If you have enough time, then kindness can win. I need to do this. I don't know why I keep forgetting that token. It's like so plain obvious. Alright, where's this guy gonna be? Alright. No problem. But I don't know. I like having like debates and discussions and things like that. I mean, definitely can get too heated sometimes, but and that's why I think one of the worst things that the internet can do, in my opinion, is force people to be like people that they're not, and not be like individuals and stuff like that. Like, I mean, that has existed before the internet, but it can... I feel like it is much more widespread, you know? Like, you always feel like you have to make or create or do things like the way that everybody else does it, and it's like, well, no. It's okay to have, like, I see this a lot with like opinions on movies and stuff. Like, just because some reviewer guy on YouTube or a bunch of people have tweeted a certain opinion doesn't mean that that's the opinion you need to have too. That doesn't mean they're right at all. I've caught myself doing that with movies that I've never even watched before. I would say the opinion that these reviewers had on it who actually watched the movie. And I recognized that, and I was like, why am I fighting for an opinion that's not even mine? This is bad. And so I stopped, and I'm glad that I did. That was a little slow. I might only just break some of those boxes. Yeah. Why'd that take me so long to figure out where to go? What much time lost. I'm okay with there being some conflict and to have different ideas, but I just find the vast majority of people assume that you're starting a discussion, and like, nah, dude, I don't care what your opinion is. Yeah, I think that's fair. And I think it can work both ways. Well, let me explain both ways. So, even though I don't comment on videos, I see the appeal of comments, because other than watching it, commenting is the only other way to interact with a video. And if they have really clicked, like, and what I mean by, like, they've clicked with the video is, like, they either, like it or hate it. Like, it impacted them in some way. It caused an emotional reaction. Commenting is the only way that they can do that. I've just learned from YouTube comments, at least. I can't say about Twitter. I don't really use social media like that. But on YouTube, it's like, I feel like most people post comments, like, kind of just into the void. Like, it's just there for them to, like, I don't know if they're really necessarily accepting, like, a response or anything like that, or even anybody to read it. But, it's just another way for them to interact with the video that they have had, like, affect them in some way, too. Booty Snack is a fantastic username. I don't mean too negative or anything. I think people are just generally a lot more egotistical, selfish, and dumb. I mean, that's a good point. Yeah, hi. Oh, shit. Dude. I practice this trick. If I get YOLO jump, then I'll at least be a little happy. Like, this is third bat. This is, like, not the greatest thing in the world, but it shouldn't kill the time that much. Nice. Okay. I think what lost me more time was that I futzed around on the table in lab. But... yeah, I definitely think that, yeah, I definitely think that it is... like, a great example of this is when you have roommates. This was something that I'm very glad that I did this, because I think it could have potentially ruined great friendships where, like, as a roommate, you kind of tend to notice the things that you do, where it's like, oh, I took out the trash again. I took care of the dishes again. And there are some roommates where they straight up just don't do anything, and you know what? Like, that sucks. But, like, I've thought about that. God damn it, I already got the key. But I've thought about that before, where it's like, how come I feel like I do everything around here and they don't? But the thing is that they do the stuff, but I was just so egotistical in my own head, and I only thought about what I was doing, that I didn't actually see what they were doing too. Like, maybe, like, like, this is just an example, I guess. I don't remember, like, the specifics or whatever, but it was like, I only, like, for a second thought, like, oh, cool, they vacuumed. But it's like, you know, it took them, like, 20 minutes to vacuum, like, the whole house or whatever, you know? Or, like, maybe I didn't see them... like, maybe I didn't see them shoveling, like, the snow outside in the driveway, but maybe they took out the recycle bin or something, you know? And like, from their perspective, they are doing a lot, you know? That is just an example, though. Well, of course, that's also true too. It is much better if you have, like, an actual conversation and bring it up. But I mean, sometimes that's kind of, like, scary to people, and also most of the time the conversations do come out in a negative way. Like let's say you were taking out the trash, and then, like, you know, a raccoon got into the bag or whatever, and now you're all pissed off, and then, like, you go tell your roommates about it, and you make the snide remark of, like, and I'm the only one who takes out the trash around here, or whatever, you know? Alright, this should be plenty of gargoyle space. Yeah. Cool. Didn't mess that one up. But yeah, I don't know. Sometimes the most logical thing, we just don't do. But it is what it is. I did it. I don't know if Bush is still here. I don't think so. But I said the thing. It is what it is. So. Like, I mean, I'm talking about all this now, and I'm in, like, a neutral, calm state. But, like, there's gonna be a moment later in the future, probably not on stream, I hope to God, but, like, where I'm, like, all pissy, poopy pants mentality, super pissed off, all this other stuff, and I'm like, I don't want to talk to anybody, I'm Mr. Grumpy, I'm Mr. Rude and stuff. Like, I'm gonna forget all about what I'm talking about right now, because sometimes in the heat of, like, in the heat of the moment, not that kind of heat of the moment, though. Just like when you're, you know, when the emotions override you, it can be hard to think clearly. But I don't know why I choose to think this way. I don't know if it was just, like, how I was brought up, or more like, I don't know. I guess I feel like if I felt the opposite, or if I felt, like, differently, I would be afraid of never doing anything ever. And it's like, even if there isn't an afterlife, it's like, I might as well... Like, what's the point of living this sliver of the universe? Of, like, life if you're grumpy? Things have emotional reaction. Oh, yeah, no. Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. With, like, a stream or something like that, I think it's totally fine for just to be, like, your band kind of thing, you know? Like, that is different. It's like oh, I lost so much time here because I was talking. Oops. Oh, well. Like, I should have been at the gate by now. It's not that much time. When they see yeah. Well, I mean, that's all kind of like BS and stuff like that, but I don't know. Then I start thinking, then I start thinking like, well, you know, what led them to have this opinion anyway? Like, there's probably some reason, like maybe... I mean, maybe they just believe everything they see on the internet, but, like, who knows? Maybe they had, like, a family member, like, unexpectedly die, and even if it's not the right reason why they died, maybe they blame a vaccine for it. Like, I have no idea. Maybe it's a little more nuanced than that. I don't know. I guess I could just... For some reason, I can always see... I don't know if anybody else has this weird thing, but like... For some reason, I can always feel like... It scares me sometimes, where it's like... I feel like if... I don't know how to describe this. It's like I could see, in a way, how I could end up like anybody. You know what I mean? Like, if I lived in the same way that certain people lived, then I could see how I would end up being, like, a terrible person like those other people, and that kind of scares me. I see it with, like, you know when you, like, start acting like your parents when you're older or something like that? Like, I can kind of see that with more than just my parents, though, and sometimes it frightens me a little bit, like, I have some family members that are not the most emotionally mature people, and sometimes I feel like I can catch myself, like, acting like them or thinking like them, and I'm like, that's not good. I don't want to be like them. And, I mean, it's not like that I necessarily hate these people, but, like, I want to be better than them. No. You know, I just want to behave more maturely than that. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, you're fine. We're kind of just bringing up, like, a bunch of different hypotheticals and stuff like that, but... I guess I definitely keep giving examples of, like, real-world interactions and not internet interactions. You reap what you sow, plant the same... Yeah, exactly. Yep. Oh my god. Please. No. I pressed that so early. Oh my gosh. Oh, yay! Yay, yay, yay! 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 Yay!
Good job, Scooby.
Yeah, that doesn't help. Yay! Yay! Surely I won't do anything wrong now. Surely everything will be fine. Wait, let me take a peek here. Oh, what happened to my time save, huh? Maybe lab. I'll have to look at the end of the run. Man, I was hoping to be like minus a minute. But definitely like Creepy Early and Green Ghost are my two like biggest time saves in the beginning half of the run here. I don't want to know that info, though. Don't you know similarities about my dad thinking and I get upset? Well, I think sometimes, like... Sometimes I like when I act like my parents, because, I mean, I like my parents. But then there's some times where it's like, I feel like I act like something I'm not a fan of with, like, my parents, and then I'm like, oh, well, I don't really want that behavior. You know? I mean, everybody has faults. They can't stop that or anything. Because when I was a teenager, I did not like the idea of acting like my parents. Like, I wanted to be my own individual, but... I mean, it's not like just because I act like somebody else doesn't mean I'm going to end up like them. Scooby, you really know how to push my buttons. Wait, that's not the right turn of phrase, I think. You know how to piss me off. There we go. That's pretty direct. But yeah. You know, I wonder how much that skip even saves. I think Mortal said like 7 seconds, but I hope it's more. That trick is surprisingly kind of annoying, but it's cool. Just annoying. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe my, it does work? Okay. That's like, I just learned that, like... Oh, dude. I don't know if anybody else has had this before, where you say, like, a turn of, like a catchphrase or whatever, and it's, like, not appropriate and / or correct. Like, like, I used to say, like, I would harbor a guess, but it's to hazard a guess. And I used that in real life. I would say harbor a guess. I probably said it on stream. And I'm like, oh my god damn it, dude. Please. Fuck. Oh, there goes 10 seconds just in the bank there. Yeah, I don't know. I can't think of another example. I think there was a time when I was younger that I thought ignorant meant something else. And I remember, like, I said, like, this person is ignorant, and my mom was like, that is so rude. And I was like, what? I was like, what? I didn't mean that. Wait, what does ignorant mean? What are you gonna do? I don't remember what it wasn't ignorant, like, you just, like, it's a synonym of, like, naive, right? Am I ignorant in knowing what ignorant means? No. Dude, messing that up kind of cringe. Yeah, it's kind of ironic when people have political views like that. That's why I really... Well, if the elites did their job, that wouldn't have happened. No, I'm just joking. What was I gonna say? That's why I don't really, like, care about... I used to really be political and care about politics and stuff, like, when I was younger, but now I don't, because it's just... it's so hypocritical. I was thinking I got drinking and driving confused, said my dad does. Oh. That's pretty bad, depending on the context, but that's funny. Man. Ignorant is like stubborn and selfish version. Yeah. I said that about somebody, because I used to think that, like, I don't remember what I thought ignorant was. I don't remember. No, dude. Oh, thank God. Okay, we recovered. Oh. Okay, I lost a booty ton of time there. Emoji spam. You can thank Nasani for that one. You can thank Nasani for that one. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe my thoughts about people will change once I. Because I'm not gonna lie, guys. When I like the Wii Fit video, I mean, it's my most watched video now. That's like the first video where I really got some weird parasocial people, and it freaked me out a little bit. And it wasn't even that bad compared to what other people have, but that was a little bit of a wake-up call. Because I was like, oh, do I really want a Discord? Or like, do I really, like, where does the line get drawn here from like parasocial to just invested? You know what I mean? Like, there were a few people got a little weird. And I'm glad that I got good friends and mods telling me like, yeah, you should probably not do that. It is. It makes me, like, I get why people don't do face reveals. Like, I mean, I've always understood it, but now I understand it a little more deeply. I don't know if I regret revealing my face or not. Admittedly. What happened? What even happened? Well, that is the dumbest. Why was the bat even there? Is that bat RNG? I've never seen that bat there ever. I guess it was. What the hell? Am I slow? What the hell? I was at a party, okay. Yeah, I'm glad it wasn't like an officer pulling you over and was like, whoa. Like, could you tell me what your dad was doing? You're like, oh, he was drinking and driving. And you're like, what? Okay, that was super whooper fast, which is super nice, but why didn't that happen when I didn't die to a bat? Yeah. I mean, there's other info too, where it's like, I feel like I kind of regret stating it, but I don't know if, I don't know. That's the bummer, is I have no idea what the repercussions of me saying this, like, who knows, maybe Rainbolt can like look at the light from my window and know exactly where I live or something, like, cool. Dude, come on. What? Are you kidding me, dude? Come on. This is so stupid. The hardest part was the part I could do. Like, what the hell? Ay, 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 ay. Yeah, the Twitch milestone thing is kind of weird. I get why Twitch does it, though. I mean, they literally profit off of parasocial relationships, so. I can't even imagine being like a female streamer or content creator. I feel like, oh my god, I can't even imagine. Ugh. That's the, I know, it's so weird. It's so strange. Nope. I don't know. This is surprisingly still PB pace. What's up, Bush? How was dinner? Did you enjoy dinner? I'm about to have dinner myself. After this run, I'm gonna have some tacos. Yeah. I would honestly like to do another run, but I got other things I need to do today. What? What? I can't catch a break. 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 Well, this might be dead PB now. Well, I'm comparing against my golds, so this is what my run's actual pace is here in a sec. I'm going the wrong way. Here. This is my actual pace. Oh my god, I'm still on PB pace. That's hilarious. What's my snacks at? Oh, I'm over collected as fuck. My health is at 2. Dude. Thank you. Can I catch a break? Please. I have no idea if this will PB or not. This is like on the line here. Like, I don't even know how good my RNG is. It is barely possible for me to PB. That's hilarious. I'm even. That's so silly, dude. I kind of don't want to PB to this because I already know... Like, I know what my strengths and weaknesses are. Like, now I have to, like, go back. I guess I'll have to overcome the time loss anyway, but... I know where my time save is right now. This is gonna just make the time... This is the weirdest thing about this category, is that it's super cool and you do a lot of great tricks in it, but if you mess up, it's like... If you mess up, like, one of the tricks in this run, then it's like, you lose, like, so much time so fast. What a bummer, dude. That's a horrible hit. Damn. Are you kidding me, bro? I mean, I don't think it would have PB'd anyway, but... that should have only been 3 hits, but that robot was in the way, so I couldn't do a direct hit toward the electricity. That was stupid. I'm not really that upset, but whatever. Bah. That's okay. Joe Mama's PB.
Look, gang, there he is.
Ooh, ice cream sounds good.
Now it's time to get to the
Well, that's a bummer that I didn't get a PB. That's okay. Where did this run start to flounder? Let me see. How did this look? I have that much time in the beginning game. I've gotten so good at the beginning game when I'm good at it. But wow, I have 44 seconds. I have a minute of time save at Creepy Early. That's actually so not true. I always do that. I always round up the number so then it makes it feel like it's so much bigger than it is. Okay, and then I kind of just slowly trickle time. Lab, I kind of expected time loss there. Wow, I just kept trickling time for some reason. Weird. But then I gained a lot back. Darn. Yeah, and then BKE, that sucks. BKE is a really tough split. But okay. Alright, well, I guess I will submit my 3837 to Collectathon. I don't know what I'm gonna do for stream on Friday or what. They have a Star Wars Coca-Cola. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Haven't seen your splits in a while, so yeah, I mean it's pretty good. So I don't know if on Friday I'll try and bump this time down or what. Yeah, Collectathon's a speedrunning event, so it's based around like collect all of this or 100%. Like those are sort of the category themes. But Osborne was here earlier, which I don't know if Osborne runs the events or just accepts runs for it. But I'm hoping to submit to that, and I hope I get in. I think that'd be pretty cool. My estimate is gonna have to be like 45 minutes or something because of just so many of the mistakes you can make in this run. But anyway, I don't know what I'll do on Friday. We'll see what's up. Let me see if there's anybody to raid real quick on the Twitch side of things. But thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. Is there anybody doing Scooby?
And I noticed how she passed through that rail near the secret lab.
By setting up a hologram of herself when the mastermind was around,
let me check Discord real quick.
But what I don't get is how she got the professor here.
Nope. Alright, I guess I just won't raid anybody. No biggie. There'll be another opportunity. But anyway, thank you all for watching. Have a good night. I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Thank you. I hope they're delicious too. Bye Bush and Naomi and Charizard and Fang and whoever's still here. Booty or waifu. Bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.
It was very uncomfortable.